Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
Hello everybody, how was your day?
It was good. How are you? Yes, everyone talk at the volume you're going to talk at.
Talking.
While you're munching mince pies.
Talking.
Oh, mince pies.
I do like my pies minced.
Best way in, other than with humans. Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Right, that's looking pretty good.
Welcome, episode 36. Ho, 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 all that. You can see we're in our finest Christmas outfits. We've got Hail Santas, we have reindeer, and we have the Christmas wolf.
Christmas wolf. I think. Very famous Christmas character.
Good old tradition.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're doing...
It's Italian. I'll just get away with it.
Yeah, no one's going to challenge you now, right?
Italians have loads of weird Christmas traditions. The famous Christmas wolf from Italy.
I want to see your Christmas dinner set up. That's going to be fun. Everyone dressed as wolves.
Oh yeah, to be fair, that'd be pretty fucking sick, to be honest.
New tradition right there. There you go.
Yeah, I'll try and convince the family I'm seeing over Christmas.
Or just show up and kind of go, I thought this is what
this is what we're doing.
No,
yeah.
why no one else?
I mean, I probably am going to take this there because fucking Fishguard's going to be Baltically cold.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty bad.
Yeah.
That's the full grunted Irish Sea there.
Oh yes.
Always pleasant. This, we're in, obviously, the Gryphon. We have a special guest with us, which will be Mr Ashby, the owner of this fine establishment.
Hello.
Thank you for joining us.
You're very welcome.
We are doing our Christmas special, because when you good folk listen to this, we will be on Boxing Day, or Stephen's Day is what we call it.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, no one.
Who's Stephen?
It's Saint Stephen. Oh. Yeah, get it right. Apparently, in Irish folklore, he's one of the first Christian martyrs. And he died, apparently, according to folklore, because a wren, the little bird, ratted him out to Vikings or whoever wanted to fucking kill him. And to this day, St. Stephen's Day, you kind of commemorate his death for being a martyr, I guess. But you have a thing called wren boys, which is basically a bunch of people coming around playing music, Irish music at your door, looking for money for charity, but now the charities themselves, they go to the pub and get fucked up. So yeah, there you go. So Irish history fair.
I'm sorry to ruin it. I really honestly thought you said you had a bunch of rent boys going around door to door, and I was just like, oh.
Wren, birds.
Wren, birds. Okay.
They used to come around with a fake one on the stick, but now they don't do that. They just play music and go to the pub.
Fair.
Or play music in the pub, and then everyone gets pissed. But anyway, there you go. Irish history fair. Ho, ho, ho.
There you go.
Hidely ho.
No one's going to be able to tell myself and Jen apart, because, you know.
Oh, we're matching today.
See? Yeah.
Yeah. Both a Hail Satan of some kind.
And we both have a cracking Irish accent. So.
Oh, we do actually.
Quiet, Tom.
What? I'm so confused.
Stereo.
Well played, Mr. Ashby. Well played. How has everyone been in the last few weeks? How's life going? John, let's start with you.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome back. This is what, third appearance in the show?
I think so.
Good.
Yeah. It's been a while since my last one.
Yeah.
Still here. Still
good.
Busy.
Always
still
good.
Tired. Older.
Not so good.
Stressed. You know, the usual.
Usual things
being
are coming with the best pub in Bristol.
Yes. Yeah. Business.
How has life been over the year for the Gryphon?
Pretty good overall. Productive. Met lots of amazing new people. Brought back some old people.
Out of the grave or something? Or
Yes. That was Halloween. This is the Christmas show.
Necromancy is.
Apparently being the Gryphon.
Just carrying on, keeping on. It's tricky times for hospitality and live music venues. As always, it's not getting any easier.
Has it got worse from last year?
Yes.
Like noticeably worse?
Yeah. It certainly has, unfortunately. But lots of ideas for the future, working on new projects, bringing back some old colleagues and friends to help out with some stuff,
Cool.
which will all materialise in the coming months. But overall,
Pretty good.
Still here.
Good.
Yeah.
Nice.
But I'm glad to hear this.
Yes. Yeah.
You do a lot for the community, and as I say, every week is the best pub in town. So
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
You've even got awards to say it, so it's not just me.
Aha.
And if you don't believe me, come down, buy a pint, and challenge me.
Challenge me. Such an Irish thing. You'll come to the pub and you'll challenge me.
You'll fight me for it.
Yeah, fight me.
A fight to the death.
Oh, so we're doing another casual Irish episode.
Yeah,
Cool.
why not?
Cool.
It's Christmas. Everyone
Yeah, fuck
deserves
it,
a
it's Christmas.
present. Everyone deserves a good present.
John, how's your Irish accent?
It depends whereabouts in Ireland you want to go.
Oh, not too bad.
Yeah.
Okay.
You do the old diddly doodly doodly ones. And then Northern Irish is, a bit more fine-tuned.
Yeah. Go on.
You want me to do Northern
Yeah.
Irish? How dare you ask me to do Northern Irish?
Well, that's pretty good.
That's actually
How dare you do the Yeah.
You should be a politician. One question before we start doing other people's how they've been.
Accents.
Yeah. When are we getting a mural on the side wall?
So that is...
What? Sorry, Tom.
I hope you wouldn't bring that
What?
up.
The what, Tom?
The big old painting. How do you say it?
Mural.
Mural.
That's. I don't know who this Muriel woman is that you
That's
keep on
terrible,
saying is going to end
Muriel.
up on the side of the wall. Yeah.
No, I can't. Mural. Mural?
Yeah, you can.
Mural. Yeah.
Mural.
Mural.
That sounds so weird.
Now say malevolence.
Malevolence. I think I got it.
You did.
Nice.
You did. Yeah.
Good. I'm going to have to say it about 4 more times throughout this episode, but anyway.
Yeah.
Yes, sorry. When are we getting the mural?
The unveiling will be imminent. Details of that will be
Ooh.
coming soon.
Nice.
Yes.
The unveiling will be imminent because it
yes.
looks like a still blank wall.
It is a blank wall.
I look forward to seeing that. That's going to be cool.
We snagged some logistical nightmares, which I've had to kind of put my foot down a little bit and say this isn't possible at this time. So we're working through logistics and practicalities of various things and all of that.
I'm surprised that came with bullshit. Like, I thought someone in the competition
Yeah.
paints it on the wall.
No, it wasn't as straightforward as that. It sounded good on paper, but we've hit a couple of snags which we're ironing out.
Where did the snags come from, or am I not saying?
Let's not go into that right now.
But you're ironing them out, so...
Tom,
Yes.
he's trying to skirt round it.
Yeah, fair.
So to be
I am
diplomatic about who's responsible and things.
But we will eventually
and
get it.
Absolutely, yes.
Awesome.
Brandon, the artist who won with his winning design, is very excited
Yeah.
about it.
I'm going to talk about him in a bit.
Cool.
Excellent.
He was at the dark arts thing.
Ah,
At
very
Black
cool.
City. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
It's all connected. All connected by
Yes.
the Gryphon.
So,
See?
absolutely.
That's very cool. Was there much changes from the winning design to what do you think it will be? Just a little bit of...
Obviously, the scale. Yes, there's slight differences, but overall, I think when you step back and have a look at it, it will be iconic.
I think it will be. It'll be one of the things people will come see.
That's part of why Dave and I chose on this winning design. I mean, we had some amazing submissions that came in with the competition. And it was difficult to narrow down, but in keeping with the Bristol Metal Quarter and our style, and anyone who's been inside the pub and certainly looking around this room to see the kind of the black and white iconic artwork now, really.
It is part of
that
the
we
Gryphon,
produce. Yep, it's very much in keeping with that, and will hopefully become an iconic piece of artwork that people will associate with the Bristol Metal Quarter, Bristol Metal scene.
And come in for a beer and go down
absolutely,
for a record.
yeah, that's the plan.
And then the next step is to pedestrianise that street.
Yes, yeah,
What do we need to do? Just stand there just with a pitchfork.
yeah.
Can't come through here, Roscoe's. Fuck off.
Find an ancient burial ground. Well, there used to be a church at the end of the street next to Black City Records.
already done that up,
so yeah,
So,
depends how deep you can go.
yeah. Anyone have one of those big pneumatic drills we put a hole in the road and see if we can find a bone? Someone got a bone we can put in there.
Bone finder.
Exciting times. Good.
Yeah,
Good.
Should be fun.
I'm looking forward to seeing it. That's going to be awesome. I think there's going to be many photos going up online. Hopefully people tagging you and Black City.
Yeah.
Just circulating online and people kind of going, look, it's me, it's nice. You know, we've all done the Black Sabbath Bridge.
Yeah.
Well, kind of. Also, you should have done it, Jen. You should have done it.
I know, I'm sorry.
We hyped us up in
it's
the
still
last
there.
episode.
I know, no, I was going to go to Birmingham yesterday to do the Black Sabbath Bridge in the museum, And then Mr. Narif Gash decided he was too ill to go, so we've got a rain check. And I'm too scared to go on my own because I'm not
It's
brave.
Birmingham.
No.
It is Birmingham. Birmingham.
We accidentally did the binge. We went to see, who did we go see? I think it was Ghost. And we walk around trying to find something to do in Birmingham. There isn't a lot. And as we were on our phones
actually
looking
not,
for something
is there?
to do,
It's a
it was
bit of nothing.
oh, there's the Black Sabbath binge. Cool. Photos. Now what? N64? Okay. So, yeah. Theo, how are you doing? Sorry.
Yeah, good. Yeah, been busy. It's been nice. Tattooing's been good. Looking forward to having a bit of break over Christmas and New Year's, and then straight back to it. Really for me. Obviously, most of what I'm going to talk about is stuff that I've been to over the last couple of weeks. So we'll wait for a sec. But yeah, apart from that, it's been good. Yeah, it's been nice.
Has your patchwork tattoo battle vest idea kicked off?
Yeah, I mean, I've got a few booked in for January already. So that's really, really fun. I'm really looking forward to that.
New or additional pieces to the battle jacket?
Oh no, so I've had one that was a Bad Brains patch. The rest of them are more like kind of flames and like animation-y stuff. But yeah, I've had a few people.
That's cool.
But yeah, really good. Yeah, I've been really enjoying it. It's been nice. But yeah, it's been a busy month so far, which has been good. And yeah, like I said, in a bit I'll talk about all the gigs and things that I've been to. And yeah, be good.
Awesome. Jen, how have you been?
All right. Nothing really to report. Same old.
Didn't go to Birmingham.
Didn't go to
Still
Birmingham.
working. All good.
Yeah.
Well, how about what you've been listening to? Let's go there.
I'm still on the ABBA hype. I'm sorry.
Oh, Jesus.
I know. It's not gone away. I love it. Like, it just puts me in such a good mood in the morning. Like, first thing, get up, have a shower, put the ABBA on. I feel like, because I've been putting rollers in my hair as well, I feel like an 80s mum.
Nice.
And it's mint. It's so good.
And at what point do you put on, like, Rage and Screaming Metal?
It's just been ABBA at the moment. I'm sorry.
Oh, dear.
I know.
You've changed. You used to be cool.
I'm not a real metalhead.
I mean, I thought last week was a glitch in the system, but apparently not.
Tom, you're the only one that doesn't like ABBA.
You don't like ABBA, right?
I have moments of weakness.
Tom, you're once again, you're on your own on this one. You're the only person who
Apparently
doesn't
so.
like ABBA.
Apparently so.
I mean, the most I would consistently listen to ABBA is the Swedish Hits Goes Metal album. So they are metal covers of ABBA.
His entire album,
Yes.
ABBA covers. Yeah.
That sounds excellent.
Yeah.
See, if
Or-
you said you were listening to that, that'd be better.
Yeah.
I just don't know what your problem is with ABBA.
So typically for me it would be cover versions of in
That's-
punk or rock style.
Who
So
covers
me,
them?
Me First and the Gimme Gimmes do some really good covers. Tragedy makes up some ABBA songs as well.
That doesn't surprise me. Strongest
yeah.
BG act you got.
Yeah. Check out Swedish Hits Goes Metal, that album.
Yeah.
That was good fun.
Okay.
It's very in ilk of Northern Kings. You heard of them?
Yeah.
Yeah. So very kind of proper operatic
pretty
Swedish
cool.
singing. So yeah.
Okay. That's going to be on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
Speaking of Christmas
stick that
Day.
in your stocking.
Exactly. Speaking of Christmas Day, what's the metal album that you listen to at Christmas? I think you probably said your one. Unless it's a different one. Because my one is August Burns Red. The Sleigh Bells Fury or something like it's called. They do Christmas covers in metalcore, so Jen will love it. It's better than the Christmas songs, though.
I don't know, I'd rather have Chickatico by ABBA on than any fucking metalcore.
Yeah, check it out. What's your metal album for Christmas?
I don't really have a Christmas metal album.
No, you have one.
No,
Check
not
it out.
really.
August Burns Red. It's
Yeah,
good.
okay.
Or Christopher Lee's one.
I'm not the biggest August Burns Red fan. I mean, Christopher Lee's one's always fun. Yeah, Christopher Lee's fun.
He's just such a bit of a legend, isn't he?
Yeah. There's a Very Metal Christmas, which has some good songs on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My favourite on that is Silent Night by Chuck Billy.
Ah, that's
That's
cool.
the best one to do.
That's good, yeah. I had a bit of Testament on in the car actually coming down. Their new album's fucking sick.
New Testament album.
Yeah. It is way heavier than anything they've done before.
Oh, I've only listened to like one track off of it.
I mean, they've got black metal riffs going through it.
What, Testament?
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah, they've really adapted with the times. It's very cool.
Did you see them next door recently?
Unfortunately not. You?
No, I didn't.
I did, hee hee.
But a couple of them may have been in here drinking afterwards.
And by couple, was it Alex and
Yes.
Billy? Chuck Billy.
Chuck Billy wasn't here, but Alex may have
Nice.
popped in for a nightcap.
Is that the first time you met him?
First time I met Alex, yeah.
He seems like a genuinely nice dude.
He is, yeah, really cool.
That's
Yeah,
awesome.
good.
Did you know they were coming, or?
No.
Oh, that's even better.
Just through mutual friends asking, "Am I still open?" I was like, "You've got about 20 minutes." So
But I might make an exception.
yeah. I was like, "We'll just come in now," and then they turn up with Alex. I was like, "That was cool."
That's very cool.
Nice.
Who else? Big names have you had in here that you weren't expecting over the course of the year, rather than over
the course of this year? The one that annoys me because I didn't get to meet him. Apparently, Stuart Lee popped his head in.
Oh no
did
way!
Yep. During Sodomized Cadaver night. Unfortunately, because we only had, I think, 2 bands in the end playing on that show, we curfewed early.
No.
And then someone came up to me just as we were wrapping up here and said, "Oh, Stuart Lee's just been in the pub." I was like, "What?" And I
No one
ran
fucking told me.
downstairs, ran outside, and was like, "Where is he?" And he buggered off because he was due to perform at the Beacon the following day. So he was hanging around
That's so cool.
That's
local
cool.
metal bars looking for some live music, as he does, because he's got such an eclectic
It's a very
taste in
eclectic
music.
taste
He's
in
very
music,
in tune with all of that. I think he was a very big fan of John Peel's kind of catalogue of radio play of obscure bands. So that would have been awesome to be shoulder to shoulder with Stuart Lee watching Sodomized Cadaver in my living room.
That would have been badass, yeah.
Because I know he's a Napalm Death fan because he's
Yes,
talked about them
yeah.
before quite a lot. Well, we saw Stuart Lee, didn't we, in Bath?
Yeah, I didn't realise he had a show in Bristol. Could have just gone to the Bristol one.
I think that might have been later because he gigs all the time. To be fair, yeah.
And what about ones you actually met?
Once I
Other
actually
than
met.
Testament. Because that's huge.
Who else played this year?
There's been a lot.
There has been a lot.
Bristol is good for gigs.
Yeah. I remember what I did 20 years ago, but I don't remember what happened 6 months ago.
Don't worry, it'll come back to you.
Yeah,
Every
I'm
flash is
sure.
still-
I'm sure I'll have flashes of. Oh yeah, so and so was in here.
We might mention where you go, oh yeah, they were here.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I mean, we've had repeat bands come back. So Paolo Jr. from Sepultura was back here.
Who was the
He's the
Troops of
bassist
Doom, right?
for Paolo Jr. is the bassist for Sepultura and plays in another band called Cultura Tres from Venezuela. So that was the second time that they played this year.
Awesome.
That was cool to see those guys again.
That was pretty cool.
Having seen Sepultura again at Bloodstock,
Yeah.
so that was good.
And you won't get much more chance to see him. It's next year's the last year, I think.
Yeah, I think that's their wrap up year.
Really hope
For
to get Max in.
Sepultura,
Yeah,
Cultura
yeah.
Tres will be continuing to play. I think it's their 20th anniversary next year.
Oh, really?
So there may be plans to get involved with that.
Ooh.
Watch this space.
Well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
Any other big ones you could tell us that you've got ins with that might be coming, or is that just a surprise we have to wait for?
That's a surprise at the moment. Yeah.
Is there stuff brewing?
There is stuff brewing. I think I'm working on about 45 to 50 shows already for next year.
Wow.
Okay.
I think only about 3 or 4 have been officially announced. So, I think that's part of our itinerary for today is to later on to delve into all of that.
Yeah.
So I've saved up a few
Cool.
points.
Awesome.
So, yeah.
Teo, do you want to go into some of the stuff you've been to? You've been a busy little bunny.
I have rounded off the year.
Wolf, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
We can't even do meow jokes or anything. It's what sounds a wolf make?
Gladiators from Timu.
I love it.
Yes.
You know Hanky the
call
Christmas
you Vixen.
poo? I'm just getting Teo the Christmas wolf.
Small and round, comes some.
Howdy ho!
Gee whiz. Okay, yeah, so I've been to a few things.
And you all know because we've seen the social media, right? Yes. You.
Oh, you're pointing at the camera. I thought you were just pointing at no one.
No, there's a camera over there.
Okay.
Smile, you're pretty.
Cameras everywhere.
We're always watching.
So not last Saturday, Saturday before, I went to the Safari all day at the Exchange, which is the one we've talked about before.
Yep.
It was really, really good.
An arseload of bands
So
were playing.
arseload of bands. So I saw a fair few. So I'm going to kind of rattle this off.
So there's no clashes, right? It was main
no.
stage.
So it's upstairs, downstairs, upstairs, downstairs, upstairs, downstairs. So
Did everyone have an equal slot other than headline?
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. Yeah,
Awesome.
yeah. And it didn't drag. It ended up a little bit behind, but not too badly.
What do you think of the basement in the Exchange?
I like it. I see what you guys mean now about how it kind of does create a bottleneck of the sense that people do just kind of walk to their bit, see the stage, and then just stop.
Exactly.
Instead of walking all the way around to the thing. But you get that in a lot of venues. You just have
It's
to
like
learn.
in here, there's always a massive gap.
Yeah.
On the
There.
far side, because
Yeah.
people come through the
Come
door,
do, and then they
stop.
just stand
Yeah.
there.
Like,
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, but I quite liked it down there. The sound was pretty decent as well. So yeah, it was solid. It was solid. Okay, so I'm going to try and rattle these off like fairly pacily because otherwise we're going to be here all night. So first band I saw was Stealth Cat. They were a 3-piece. They were like really. It was like no vocals, kind of mathcore-y, animals as leadery kind of prog stuff. They were really
That's
good.
cool.
That's quite up your alley,
They were
actually.
really good, actually. Yeah, they kind of reminded me of the Safety Fire and that kind of stuff. So yeah, slightly more mathcore-y than something as animals as leaders, but definitely with that vibe to them as well. Yeah, kind of like no vocals.
We've talked about them a few
3-piece.
times, so it's good you saw them.
Yeah, they were really good. Then I saw Crypt Breaker, 3-piece punk thrash crossover. Political Black Death crust punk is what I've written down. Yeah, I remember them. They were just a lot of fun, like really, really good, like kind of just gnarly, kind of slightly oily, slightly crusty, just like really, really good.
Very political.
Yes, and it was good to see them actually finally, because obviously Crypt Breaker is another band that we've talked about a lot on here and
They're
not
big
seen.
on the Bristol scene.
Yes, they are. Then, surprise, I got Peace Lily.
Oh,
The band
really?
had dropped out.
Neve, big gay Neve,
Big
gay Neve, big gay Neve.
I can't believe we're doing that.
So because they literally had just played like a headline show like the day before or the day or whatever, like somewhere else. And so yeah, they just obviously
Are
rocked
they
up.
getting bigger, or have they obviously been this big and we
I mean
didn't
they're
know?
getting bigger. They're getting bigger for sure. They're playing way more shows.
They're definitely cropping up a lot.
Yeah, so but they jumped in for another band that had to drop out. So they obviously, it was just really nice for them. It's just great to get to see randomly get to see Peace Lily again. They were really good. They're Peace Lily. They're great. Really enjoyed them as usual. Then we go into Mutilate Estate, which is obviously another one of these bands that we talk about a lot that we haven't seen.
And was recommended by Paul.
Yeah,
Collier.
so they're proper like kind of oi punk, but kind of not taking itself too seriously, kind of like funny. So, like, you know, the guy's got a balaclava on the whole time. Like they were good. They were a lot of fun, but definitely quite like oi punky hardcore kind of stuff.
Okay.
With a bit of like kind of thrashy riffs in there. I really enjoyed them. Then Dosed. So Dosed are from Wales. They're probably one of my favourite bands of the night.
Yeah.
They're like proper. I've really gotten into the like thrash hardcore crossover stuff. So like, you know, Overpower, all that kind of stuff. You know, like that's the hardcore breakdowns, but then has like all the thrash guitars and riffs and drums and stuff. And yeah, Dosed were fucking excellent. They're really fun. Very kind of like, you know, I mean, if it wanted to be a bit derivative, I'd kind of say like Welsh municipal waste a bit, you know what I mean? Like, which is...
Nothing wrong with that, though.
Yeah, but they were really, really, really good. Definitely one of the highlights of the night. I then saw what is going to be my favourite band of the night, which is Empire of Dust. So I got to see them again.
You've seen them a few times.
I
now, right?
have. And I got to be honest, this time they sounded the best. It's the best they've sounded. It's
They were on main stage.
They were, yeah. And it was like... They've properly managed to get a bit of that Mastodon thing going now, where it's like the sound almost feels like it's coming up through the floor rather than like at you. Like the
That's
riffs
cool.
are so crushing and the sound, so it's not like just like loud noises at you. It kind of feels really rumbly. Also, need to quickly shout out to Hayden in Empire of Dust, because the poor guy's in hospital because he got hit by somebody pulling out, knocked off his bike by somebody pulling out, I think, in a car. And he's bust his leg really, really, really badly. So
What
shout
instrument
out
does he
I
play?
think he's the bassist. Or he's the guitarist.
Hopefully not the drummer, because he needs his leg.
No, he's not the drummer. Yeah, he's also a tattooist. He's a good tattooist. But yeah, shout out to Hayden from Empire of Dust. Hope you get better soon, man. It looks, yeah, he's okay, but yeah, his leg's pretty bad. Then I saw Cthulhu, you know, the kind of, they were really good. 2-piece drone doom. Like, they were really, really fun, like really pummelingly heavy, like kind of bass and drum duo, both of them doing vocals.
Duo?
Yeah, duo. It's only 2 of them, and they make a really good, like, nice.
This
loud
is a recurring thing.
racket.
You get these drone doom bands.
Yeah,
like
there's only ever 2 of them.
pieces.
Yeah,
and
and they're
huge
really loud.
sounds.
Yeah, these huge sounds. I don't quite know they're doing it, but they were really good. So shout out to Cthulhu, they were fun. I then saw Grandad. So they're a proper like grind outfit. I didn't know that. They're like a proper like kind of pig destroyer esque,
Okay.
like kind of extreme grind outfit. They were really, really fun. They've got the electronics going. They've got the just mad blast beats and just pure like fuck all
That was
this
a
like
pleasant
noise.
surprise
Oh,
for
I
you?
loved it. Yeah, you know me. I loves a bit of grindcore. I do. And then I saw Scathing, which is Danny from Alpha Delta's band. And also, I think it's the singer from Mutilated State. I think it's the same guy.
Okay.
I was really expecting them to be like a hardcore punk band, and they're not. They're like a kind of like weird, like nasty noise, like kind of almost like blackened hardcore.
Oh, nice.
Like outfit. And I think they had 2 drummers because I couldn't fully see around the corner. And then at one point, I kind of looked round and I was like, "Is that another drummer?"
That's pretty.
Unless there's a mirror on the stage that I didn't see, and it's just like reflecting 2 people. I don't know. Like,
Oh, you drank so much at that stage.
yeah,
like,
I mean,
oh, hang on.
to be fair, okay, I mean, yeah. So I went with Jez, who's a good mate of mine. I will be fair, I was a little bit rolling by the end, especially because me and Jez definitely didn't go back to his house and have a little cocaine break, and I forgot how Jez gives you enough cocaine to write your name and initial and bank details in. This was really bad.
So you wrote your bank details.
Yeah, I was a little bit wired by the end of it, I'm not gonna lie, but it was a really good night. And then finally I saw Lung, which is another big doom band, the great 3-piece, really good sound, really amazing. And I
They're
really,
big in the scene,
yeah,
aren't they?
I really like them. They're well worth seeing. Another big, like thundering, awesome kind of like doom band.
Lung
Really
played here,
enjoyed it.
right?
They've played here a couple of times.
Yeah.
I thought so.
The only thing I'd say is, the sad thing is with the All Days is that thing that I've talked about before. By the end of it, there's only about 30, 40 people watching Lung at the end.
And they're all
Because
hammered
everyone's gone home or gone to bed or they're all too drunk or whatever.
Can't stand for 8 hours.
Yeah,
in
it
one
is
go.
a long time to expect. And I get it. And it's great, for 15, 20 quid, you get to see and I didn't even
A
see
lot
all
of
the
bands.
bands. I've missed bands off that I didn't see.
Yeah.
So great show. I don't know. I can't remember who put it on, the guy's name, but shout out to you. It was a really good gig. Really enjoyed it. It just happens with the All Days, by the end. But yeah, I still
Was it
really
busy?
enjoyed it. Yeah, it was rammed for most of it, but like I said, kind of by the end, people just start dropping like
It started
flies.
at what, 12,
Yeah,
1, something like
yeah, like 1 o'clock. So it's 1 o'clock all the way through till 11.
That's
It's a long old time to expect
Yeah.
people to watch music, and because it has that damnation thing of band. In theory, you could just watch music the whole day and not take a break. So yeah, so that was the all.
So Dust you said were your favourite.
Dosed were my favourite new band I hadn't seen, along with probably Grandad, and then
Empire
of Dust were I just thought they sounded amazing that night. I'm really excited about them. They're going
Have
to
you
come
seen
up.
Empire of Dust? They played here as
played
well.
here.
They've played here a few
Yeah.
times as well. Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they're
played
great.
recently this year.
Yeah,
I think I'm the only one who hasn't seen them at this stage.
yeah, because we saw them at the Golden Lion, didn't we?
Yes.
Good.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm fiddling with the sound. I'm like, oh yeah.
Affirmative.
Correct.
Next question.
So, what?
That's
Everything all right?
good, yeah,
Yeah,
fine.
crack on. Okay, cool. So then the day after that, I went to the Dark Arts in Black City, which was a really great artist event that was put on in Black City. Really great, bunch of different artists there, all with their workout, illustration artists, obviously mural stuff. There's tattooists there. And yeah, it was really, really cool. Rocked up. There's loads of people there. So
Yeah.
it's proper pretty
Well
much
done,
sold
David.
out. And obviously it's the first one of these events. They're not going to hold them all the time. It's going to be maybe 3 times a year, which is good because it kind of makes them a proper thing.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And
Was it all alternative stuff?
yeah. It's all kind of metal based stuff. So I saw. So then they have these little talks with the artists that are there, and then they do a little 10-minute talk about stuff, get asked a few questions, then just mull around, look at stuff, general chat, kind of be together, just chat with other people, and then another artist will do a talk. So I saw.
Did David organise all that, or was
No,
this,
it's I've forgotten his name. The glasses beard. Beard.
I know the fellow you're talking about.
The guy who works there.
Yeah.
Long hair?
No, bald.
Battle jacket.
What?
Howie.
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 There you go.
Howie.
Sorry, Howie. Love you to pieces. You're a
He
great
does
guy.
the cool jewellery, doesn't he? He's walking the door.
That's the
Yes,
best.
yeah.
Stuff.
Yeah. So he's the organizer, so it's really, really cool. And he
That's
was
cool.
very impressed, because a lot of people did show up. It was actually quite packed in there by the end, really. You couldn't really, you ended up kind of standing outside a fair bit just because you couldn't really stand inside, because otherwise
Awesome.
everyone's trying to do that weird shuffle thing that happens in Black City when it gets too busy.
Did you see excess that day from people spilling over and coming in here?
A little bit, yeah, a little bit of crossover.
Nice.
Yeah, yeah.
So I saw 3 of the talks. JH Media first. So this is a young kid who's I think been to Bristol fairly recently. He does photography, so he does like brutalist architecture photography, but then he also photographs gigs. So he had a load of his gig photography there. It was really good. It was really cool.
I think I've seen some of his stuff. It's kind of the faded kind of style, right?
Yeah, no, it's really good. Yeah, so shout out JH Media. Then it was Insinuation Illustration, which is the guy who won the competition.
Ah, cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so I got to see all his work. He went through a bit of his working process. Obviously, he has that kind of very highly illustrated kind of look to a lot of things, and like a lot of this kind of like creepy medieval kind of slightly Elden Ring-esque stuff. And he was kind of talking about how he kind of moved over to digital because he could kind of get more stuff done on like bigger scales and stuff. And obviously talked a bit about winning the competition and everything. So he seemed like a really nice guy. He come down from, where's he from? Is he from Birmingham? No, Leeds, something like that.
It's a long old way to come.
I think he's Cornwall.
Oh yeah, the other way.
Yeah,
Right,
other
okay,
way.
fair
Yeah,
enough. So sorry about that insinuation illustration. I got that wrong. And then Ein Noir, who's a tattooist who's moved to Bristol. They were based in Italy. They're now over here. Does loads of really cool like dark art tattooing. You know,
cool.
big spiky weapons and gnarly animals and stuff. And yeah. They
What
were really
studio
cool.
they're based in?
Two Birds, I think.
Where's
they
that?
said. I don't know. But yeah, Two Birds. Bristol somewhere. Look it up. They're a really cool tattooist, so they chatted a bit about stuff.
What was their kind of like talk about? Because like the others actually had physical media, right?
Oh no, I mean they had a load of stuff there, like their portfolio, and they had loads like an iPad with loads of their images on, and they do a lot of like pen and pencil and ink drawing, so that was all there.
Ah, cool,
like
okay.
yeah, loads of stuff to show off. And like all of them just talked a bit about like their creative process and all that kind of stuff. I'll be honest, I then had to leave because I was very hungover from the day before. I did my bit, but by that point, I'm not gonna lie, the sweats had started getting to me, and I was like, I need to go home.
I need a beer or I need to die somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. And the Gryphon wasn't open yet, so I was like, I need to go home.
Shame you, John.
I know.
4 o'clock.
I dare you.
Sorry. Not sorry.
Yeah, so that was the dark casting. Really good. Obviously, keep an eye out for when the next one is, because honestly, they will sell out quickly, so you need to buy a ticket. And like he said, he's not going to do them all the time. He's going to kind of do maybe 3 a year, and then that will make it more of like a special thing. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Instead of like trying to flog it like all the
Every
time.
month
Like
or,
yeah. It'll just end up running itself out.
Very cool.
Okay, and then the next gig
You're a real
I
busy
went
wolf.
to, was I went to Pissmas. We wish you a Merry Pissmas. We wish you a Merry Pissmas. So I ended up going to this one randomly because the bassist from my band invited me.
Speaking of Christmas, I'm a Christmas pie, mince pie.
Oh, okay. My stories are so boring. Tom's just decided to read through them. So Pissmas at the Exchange. Obviously, I'd heard a bit about it, and it was. I'm not going to go into every single band in this one, but it was basically like a half-dayer, and it was actually upstairs in the Exchange again. So it wasn't downstairs; it was upstairs, and it was so funny because like it was a mostly off-the-stage gig because it's like proper like grind, power violence, harsh noise, and just like general fuckery, right? And it was great.
Fantastic description.
And it was like so you like got these bands, but they're all playing on the floor in the Exchange. So it properly turned it into one of those more like old school grindcore feeling kind of shows that it was quite nostalgic for me.
Exchange as well.
So I turned up. Yeah, and what's funny is they had quote unquote a proper gig, but they got put downstairs, which was hilarious. So there were actual people there to watch actual bands. So I'm going to kind of go into this in a second now. So the first band who opened up, the drummer from my band is also in. And if I can find it now, where's Pissmas? Here we go. The name of the band, I was misgendered at Specialist Subject Records, and all I got was this shitty band name. So they were...
That's the name of the band.
That's the name of the band.
That's going to be a difficult one to chant in the crowd.
It is. Also, seeing a Specialist Subject Records is upstairs in the Exchange. And that was the one bit I will say to them, like, you know, say it with each other. They even put it on the poster, like a little, we don't actually hate them, we don't actually hate them. And then during the set, they kind of say, we don't actually really hate them. And it's like, You've named the band that. Just say it with your fucking chest at that point. Do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But they were very funny, kind of grindy power violence outfit. Like, I think I practiced all of like 4 times and just had like just shy of like 15 minutes of stuff.
Of noise.
Proper. Yeah. And then basically, I'm then going to skip through a bit because basically the rest of it is all just a bunch of it is just insane, harsh noise. It's just people with pedals on tables, maybe a guitar or a drum, just making the most insane feedback.
One single drum.
Just absolutely mad music. One of the artists I missed, I was outside. That started, I went, I'm just going to pop to the loo, came down, done, 5 minutes, sorted. Which I love, by the way. I think, we cracked through that half day well quick, I'll tell you now. Like, it was not a long, it was definitely not like the safari all day. You weren't hanging around, you weren't going to worry about hanging around too late.
It finished, you're like, my back is fine,
Yeah.
I can go home for dinner.
So there's a couple of ones that stand out. One of them being this person called Angel, who obviously I have no idea where any of these people are. And I wander in, and instead of all this harsh feedback and kind of grindy stuff that's been going on, there's just this like ethereal looking figure in a white dress on the main stage with a suitcase open in front of them. And then out of it, they must have had loop station in there, right? And they're using all this different stuff to build up this loop thing. And watch this, like the bowl that makes the noise, little bells, ding, bird noises, then a couple of and then making some really weird noises with their voice, like kind of stuff, and looping it and looping it and looping it and looping it. And so it's just building up. And at first it sounds like a kind of like a fey dream. And it starts sounding, I stood there watching this. I was like, I'm having a fucking DMT flashback. What the fuck is this? Like, yeah, it's like I felt like I was watching time go backwards. It was really good. Out of nowhere, I was like, fucking hell, this is great. Really, really cool. And then the other person I will shout out is...
Hello.
Got a random person.
When you watch this, you know.
Yeah. Ecatage, who was just like basically like that, but more like harsh, like absolutely insane harsh noise, kind of like meth witchy in a way, and just doing these horrible like proper screaming vocals where it doesn't sound like a fry scream. It sounds like somebody just actually having a mental breakdown, which I always kind of enjoy when somebody just sounds like they're having a mental breakdown rather than...
Not the start of an album. Though.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I love it. So yeah, Ecatage, really, really good. And then, yeah, lots of just really weird madness, but the crowd was great. There's loads of people there, and it was just like a really good vibe, like a really, really, really good vibe. Really enjoyed it. And then finally Piss Drinker came on at the end.
Piss Drinker.
Wow. They ended with a full 5-minute sound sample of somebody pissing into a toilet, obviously stood up, which made a lot of noise. And what's hilarious is one of the people in Piss Drinker is this really nice guy who works at the deli just down the road from my house, who I just like say hi to all the time. And then he was there at the gig and I was like, what are you doing here? He's like, oh, I'm in Piss Drinker. And I was like,
why?
What? You're in Piss Drinker. Anyway, it was really funny. Shout out to you, deli guy. I don't actually know your name.
That's fantastic. Next time you go in and get a sandwich or something.
Honestly, I keep on seeing him outside the deli when I walk past to go to work because they're doing Christmas tree stuff. And I keep on, it's all like nice and families in Bedminster. And I just want to shout, Piss Drinker! at him every time I walk past now. I should.
You should.
So that was great. Pissmas was a good time. Fun had by all. Great community. Great proper, kind of nostalgic, just proper like weird noise gig. Just people that are obviously just doing stuff for the fun of it. And it was really genuinely a great time. And then finally, this was Sunday. This Sunday just gone.
Which means nothing when this comes out 2 weeks' time.
Yeah,
anyway.
it means nothing. Where is it? Oh, where the fuck did I put the band thing? Band selling investor, no. News, no. That's the Dark Arts one. Pissmas. Oh, here we go. So at the Dame, which is the Dame that's in Bedminster, just across, actually really close to me. It's probably my more local pub in Bedminster, just across the road from the skate park. And I actually haven't been to a gig in there yet, so it was quite fun to go. But I went and saw...
What's it like for gigs?
It was good. I mean, the sound, once again, very DIY, very punk, very hardcore. So there's 3 bands on. It was headlined by Steroids with an umlaut, which are from Australia. They were really... I'll get to that in a second. With an umlaut.
From Australia.
Yeah, from Australia. With an umlaut. So it got started off by Stone Barrow. So this gig was put on by Matty Cabbage's lot.
Oh, Matty!
Matty Cabbage,
Yeah.
obviously who was going to be on the podcast, but then he was ill. But so shout out Matty Cabbage. I've forgotten what it's called, like the Dark something production thing. Like, you know, the
Black Noise.
Black Noise
Yeah.
production. So this gig was by them. And so started off with Stone Barrow, who Matty Cabbage is in. And obviously Matty Cabbage being the way that he kind of looks and the stuff, I kind of thought it was going to be punk. It wasn't. It was like weird Iron Age power metal.
Oh.
Like, they were called Stone Barrow, and it was like, just like weird, like kind of driving force, like dun 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 dun.
You wanted to rip your top off and.
I mean, yeah, exactly. It was a bit of that going on. It was it was good. Yeah, first gig for them as well. It was really good, really groovy. I had a good time with them. Good old Stone Barrow. Then it was Desolator from Southampton, who I think we've talked about as well on here. So finally got to see them. Just proper no thrills thrash from Southampton. Just no twatting about. Kind of Motorheady sounding a bit as well, but just like absolutely no fucking about. Just thrash metal.
I think they played here, haven't they? Desolator.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think that was that gig.
Yeah, I think they played 2024. Yeah.
And then finally we had Steroid with the Imlap from Australia.
Is there an explanation behind that?
No, people just put on outs over O's all the time, Tom. People just like to have a good time.
There's another one of my takes.
I think you need to, don't worry about that, Tom. And basically, there's an Australian sound, isn't there? It's like...
I can just hear a didgeridoo in my head. Wow, 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 wow.
A different sound.
Sport. No. But it's like, like you hear like there's like, what is it like, the Chats, Amel and the Sniffers, blah, blah. And I don't want to throw stories, like obviously they've got their own bit going on, but I don't know what there is. There seems to be this kind of thing to them that I can always tell if the band's Aussie. They've got like a certain sound to there. And they're way more like kind of thrashy punk rock than Amel and the Sniffers or the Stints are. Like, they're not like an oi punk band. They're more of like a ba 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 ba. And the crowd just went mental. Like, it was packed. The crowd just went mental. Crowd surfing. It was great. They were really, 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 really fun. Really, really fun. Good time. Guys wearing a chainmail headpiece. Fucking awesome. Like,
sounds good.
Yeah, just a really good, fun band from Australia that came to just like play thrashy, hardcore,
in a random
thrashy
bar.
punk and drink beer.
Good. The way it should be done.
Yeah, and it was a good night. Yeah, like I said, really busy, super busy. The Dame's decent they kind of got their stage because it's right in the corner, so they've got a bit of a weird bit where you have to kind of come at it from both directions, really, because people just fill up that bit, and then you have to, if you just walk all the way around the bar, you can actually find loads of space because it's right there. And that's it. That's me done. That's me done.
That's good.
Yeah, it was really good. It was really great. I'll say this as kind of overview. All of the things were great. The thing they all shared in common was that real sense of community with all of them. So like from the actual things, and then obviously the dark arts thing as well. It was a real sense of community, which I really liked, and a real sense of like fun and everyone having like a good time.
Good.
And it was also kind of nice to see the year out going to a load of stuff that's more like local, smaller stuff. Because I felt like I'd really missed out on that a bit, especially over the last few months this year. Because obviously money's been a bit tight and stuff. So actually kind of getting to go to a bunch of this stuff, and it's all affordable and blah, blah, blah. And, the tickets aren't mad spenny. And it was just really nice to kind of round it out by like a lot of local, great, good bands. Like shout out to a load of the bands. There's a few of them that will hopefully be coming on next year. And yeah, it's going to be really good. Really, really good. Yeah.
It's, as I said before in this podcast, it's one of the real nice things about it, that it feels like we're more part of the community now. Yeah. We're getting out more. Obviously, John, you're obviously a huge part of the community, but on gigs most weeks, and it's fun. Sometimes you may not even have heard of the band and go, I'll just wander down and see what they're like. Mm-hmm. And they turn out to be usually awesome. I don't think I've ever seen a bad band in here. So Taylor, you've done us proud. You've been to a lot of stuff, which is good. It's good good you, as you said, coming out and seeing the end of the year with a bang. So it's always good.
Yeah.
Fortunately, I've been to nothing, so that's Bournes and me. Shaking my fist at myself. What about you guys? You've been to anything the last few weeks worth noting about?
No.
John?
Not Birmingham, apparently, yeah.
You definitely need to be closer to the mic.
Well, it depends how far back you want to go in terms of gigs.
Hit us with some things that you've enjoyed recently.
Well, I went to Orange Goblin, their last ever Bristol show.
It's nearly the last show ever, right?
Yep, so they had 2 more to go, I think. So I think tonight is their last show ever.
Wow.
In
London
the UK,
is
wrapping
last
up
one, right?
30 years of touring.
Yep.
With Grand Magus and Ern. Yeah, really good.
Oh, Ern were playing?
Ern were opening band, yeah.
Oh, I didn't realise that.
Magus are band that I've been listening to pretty much since their conception, 2013,
Only song I
2014.
know about them is that the Or Strike the Water, because it was
Nice,
on about Hammer
yeah.
City or something many years ago.
Yeah, Grand Magus are one of my favourite bands
Really?
to listen to. I think it's been about 10 years since I last saw them in Bristol. They played The Fleece, 2014, 15. That was, I think that was the Hammer of the North tour, second album,
Cool, yeah.
something like that. Yeah,
Sport
they
as well.
were fantastic. Sorry?
There was Sport as well, or headline?
They were main support. Grand Magus, yeah, the Swedish band. The kind of new wave British heavy metal style
In Swedish.
in Swedish, the three-piece.
I'm a Swedish
Yeah,
plumber. I'm here to fix your pipes.
Wow, that came out of nowhere.
They didn't play that one, no.
Oh,
But yeah, they were great. And then obviously a huge hurrah for Orange Goblin.
Big fan?
I've seen them a few times. I mean, they're a band I can certainly associate
Yeah.
with having seen.
Did you see them plus this year?
Yes, I saw them for that as well.
I missed them. I can't
I
remember
watched a
what
bit
it was.
of them, so that's the last time I've watched them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the last time you will watch them.
I know, yeah.
I was never a huge fan of them. I appreciate their stuff, but when they kind of announced this is the end, I was like,
Yeah.
Well, it's
Didn't
just,
do
you
much
know,
for
it's
me.
not,
Yeah.
I mean, it's not about doing much for you. It's just, they are big. They've been
Yeah,
a staple of the
everyone knows
scene,
that, yeah.
especially in that kind of like stoner rock kind of sound. They've been doing that for, they're one of the big ones.
Yeah.
But yeah.
For their final tour, then was it the album in its entirety, or just
No, they
everything?
were. So they did a lot of fan picked set list.
Oh, I love bands.
yeah.
That's fun.
for their final hurrah. I mean, they could have handpicked what they were going to play from 30 years of material and go, we are only going to play these songs.
And yeah.
You don't have a choice. But I think, to be fair to the audience that has got them to the point of
It was a bit of a
being around for
back though.
30 years, it was a kind of a thank you for supporting us
that.
for 30 years. We'll let you pick some songs.
So every show's unique, I guess.
Every
right?
every show was a little bit unique. I look back through some of the set lists that they've done, and it was more or less the same set list, but they kind of juggled it around and then added some new stuff that they wanted to play that they didn't play at other shows and
That's
that kind
cool.
of thing. So it kept it
How
interesting.
did it work with a fan voted one? How did they pull that off?
I mean, I think it's just the beginning of the tour. They put up a vote for the fans. What
I
songs
see.
do you want to listen
Okay.
to on the set? And then I guess they can veto certain stuff, obviously, because it's
They can just
they're
have
the
to
ones
get
going
enough
to
votes.
be performing it. Absolutely.
There's a really
Um,
funny story with
yeah.
fan voted ones. Have you heard the David Bowie story?
No.
No.
Right. So when he came back, he took a big break and then he came back to touring. This is years ago, obviously, when he was still alive. And he came back to touring and he did, it was one of the first, it's like, I'm going to do a completely fan vote. The fans get to vote on like at least one song that I play. And everyone picked The Laughing Gnome. Which is
I
a
know
song
this story,
He hates.
yeah.
He hates that fucking song.
What do you mean that's a great
And he just ignored it. Like thousands of
that's
people were
bad.
like, "You have to play," because of course the internet being the internet, everyone was like,
Pick the most extreme thing possible.
"Get the laughing gnome on that." So yeah, sorry. Anyway, that's just
Only time I've seen that was with Metallica, and one of the times I've seen them. They did per show, it was a fan-based set list. So once you bought your ticket, you basically got through to part of their site and you could pick what you wanted, what date you do and see them kind of thing. And obviously Ireland hit, the Whiskey and Jar and so on and so forth. But some of the stuff that came out was really cool. But some of it, they were still doing live voting on the day. And James stood up on the stage and went, fucking hell, we haven't played that in like 15 years. Let's go. We're going to fuck this up. But, okay, let's
Nice.
go. And they actually genuinely did it. I thought
Nice.
that was really cool. Because obviously everyone went for deep cuts, like you had Dyer's Eve and everything coming out. You're like, let's go.
yeah.
I like when bands do it.
Yeah, I think one of my favourite fan set lists was Devon Townsend at Bloodstock.
Yeah?
I've not been particularly a big fan of his solo project stuff. It's kind
Yeah.
of
a bit
one
weird.
of the things that you have to be in the right mood for me to kind of like, all right, yeah, I get it. Or I don't sometimes, but I was always a strapping young lad, massive fan for that.
So did he put that in the set?
Well, it was a fan set list, and he was like, "Yeah, have at it, do what you want."
Awesome.
And I think it was either Detox or Love he opened up with,
Oh,
and I was just
wow.
like, "Right, yep, this is going to be
God.
good." And pretty much half of his set list on the Bloodstock main stage was strapping young lad material. Which
Was he
is
okay
amazing.
with that?
Oh,
Not
absolutely.
playing
Yeah.
solo stuff?
I mean, I only ever got to see Strapping Young Lad once at
Yeah.
my first Download Festival, which was 2006.
That's when I saw them.
They were the first band, so I'd literally just been queuing up for about an hour to get my wristband.
Yeah.
Came over the crest of the hill just before lunchtime,
Yeah.
and Strapping Young Lad were playing. I was like, right, this is awesome.
Yeah, this is a good start.
Yeah.
And then they disbanded after that.
Yeah, they did.
Like, yeah.
They did. It was
Oh,
really,
okay.
really annoying. It was really annoying.
So that was a favourable set list to see at Bloodstock, because I knew that there was going to be a lot of fans, and me included, that was requesting a lot of the Strapping Young Lad stuff.
I'm glad he played it.
Yeah, oh,
That he would
absolutely.
say, oh, that's
Yeah.
not, soul stuff.
I mean, there's a couple of songs of his solo stuff that I do enjoy. Kingdom's a good song,
Kingdom's
which
great.
was great fun on stage, because he brought out an elephant and all sorts
Nice.
of stuff, which was
Yeah.
quite fun to see.
A real elephant.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Recurring thing in the
Well, I
last
think it was an
episodes.
Indian elephant, because it's quite small. Or it might have been a
It's
pygmy
still a
elephant.
bloody elephant, though.
Oh, dear.
Pygmy elephant. Is that a real thing?
Yeah, they
Pygmy elephant?
existed. Yeah.
Oh, that's
Like
amazing.
pygmy
I want
hippos.
one.
Have you seen a pygmy hippo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They look really like innocent, then it can break your arm.
Oh, yeah.
Like swans. They can break your fucking arm.
Swans are terrifying.
They are.
Just the one swan, actually.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Honk.
Any other highlights that you'd like to bring up?
What else did I see recently? Conjurer was absolutely phenomenal,
missed
as
that one.
always.
Yeah, we missed that, didn't we?
How much of the new album did it do?
Most of it, actually. Yeah. It was that album release tour.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. I've been following them for quite a long time. The last time they played the Gryphon in 2015
Nice.
for Hollowfest. Thank you to Tom Coles, I think was Hollowfest organizer.
Tom.
Shout
Great
out
name.
to Tom. Yeah, so I think last time they played here was 2015, and I've pretty much been following them ever since.
They
And-
like
and they
Bristol,
just get-
because David was really
yeah.
fond of them as well.
Yeah, they just get bigger and better and heavier, and it's
What do you think of the
absolutely
new album?
amazing. Really good. Really enjoyed the new album.
We thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, we did.
Because I caught them at Damnation as well. I mean, some of the stuff we'll discuss later, it will be Damnation centric, so
Cool,
it was
nice.
certainly a highlight for me for catching them there. So I got to see them twice within a few weeks, which
Nice.
is
Nice.
great fun.
Which one was better, before we get into too detail?
I preferred the intimate shows with Conjurer, so the Bristol one is at Strange Brew.
Oh,
Coffee shop.
nice.
With main support was a band who I call Pigeon, but it's actually pronounced Pine. So
We had this debate.
Yeah.
We
But-
did.
PIJN,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And we were like,
Yeah.
pigeon?
Yeah.
Like,
I call them Pigeon, but they're pronounced Pine.
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 Where are they
Yeah,
from?
yeah.
Don't say Australia with an umlaut.
No, that's Australian. I don't recall where they're from. I think I had it in my notes somewhere. Don't know.
It sounds like definitely not even
Manchester.
given.
They're from Manchester.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
What on earth does that
Yeah.
name mean?
They're heavy post rock. Yeah. From Manchester.
So they're called Pine.
But yeah, it was. Yeah. That was a really
Silent
good,
J's.
really good lineup at Strange Brew. I just like that intimate venue.
Yeah.
Strange Brew's the coffee shop in Gloucester Road, right?
No.
No?
Strange Brew is round the back of where Beer Kelly used to be.
Yeah.
Opposite
It's really near the electric.
SWX, which is now electric.
Yeah, it's just round the
Yeah,
corner from.
literally next
Yeah.
road,
Okay.
Yeah.
next to the lanes.
And the model
It's
shop.
that little.
I
that
know the
little
area. but I
Island.
can't, yeah.
Literally, so the smoking area of the electric looks out onto
Onto
the road.
Strange
It literally
Brew.
looks onto
It's
Strange
underneath the multi-story car park.
Okay, yeah.
that's the-
Okay, I know it.
Yeah,
Brew. Yeah, it's really good in that.
What is it?
It's a venue.
yeah.
Oh, it's just
It's
straight
just a
up
venue.
venue.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a bar in
Bar
it, but it's
venue.
just a venue, yeah. It's really cool.
It's-
I saw Harriet in there. They were really good.
Yeah, 500 capacity, something like that.
Surprisingly
decent,
big in
actually.
there.
I was there
Yeah.
for Brant Bjork and who are they called? Forgotten. Earl of Hell from Scotland. Yeah, they played here. They were really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was
okay.
good. Yeah, decent venue.
I need to check it out. I've never been. I honestly thought it was a coffee shop.
No.
No, that's Dare Shack, which
Yeah,
is on Wine Street.
Yeah. The one on Gloucester Road you
right.
might be thinking of is
Yeah.
Cafe Kino, because they do
They have
gigs
gigs as
downstairs
well, yeah.
sometimes. Yeah, they're a cafe.
I'm liking this that, venues are kind of going, we could have played a gig.
Yeah, why
But you're a
not?
coffee shop. Yeah, we have space downstairs, apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah. But in terms of recent goes tos, those are probably the biggest Castle Rat was also good fun.
play it again
Who I
soon.
again saw at Damnation. Yeah, I think that's it.
That's
for-
your okay. That's good.
as of note for now.
Yeah,
I mean,
and then several pages of stuff going
yeah,
through.
more that we'll delve into later with some
Yeah.
further questions from
I
time.
mean,
questions.
shall we go towards questions? Because
Well,
we want to do a bit of fun. So.
Yeah, I've got a bit of news first.
Oh, yeah, sorry,
We do have a
sorry.
bit of sad news, unfortunately, unless you've been living under a rock. I'm sure you've probably already seen. Really sad news that the director, Rob Reiner, and his wife were found dead in their LA home. It would seem, sadly, and this is obviously still all a bit up in the air, that their son might have killed them.
Oh, balls.
I know, it's really messed up. For those of you who don't know, I mean, Rob Reiner, amazing director, comedian and director, did The Princess Bride, a classic, you know, one of the great
Yep.
romantic comedies of all time. And obviously with the Metal Connection did Spinal Tap, This is Spinal Tap, and This is Spinal Tap 2. He was the director for all of that. He's in them. He plays himself as the documentary director who's interviewing them.
Playing himself as the director of
Yeah,
something he's
of
actually
the fake
directing.
of the fake show of the fake thing. Yeah, and he's a really funny guy. Like he's in a lot. He was a comedic actor as well, so he's
Right.
he is a funny guy. He's got good time. He's great. Did loads of really good movies. Yeah, Harry Met Sally.
Classic.
You know, like a bunch of them, and yeah, just really, really sad. Like he was seemed always like a really cool guy. Made
And the
really
talks
cool
being
films.
it was the son.
I mean, I don't want to go into it too much because obviously it's all a bit up in the air. But he's been arrested.
That's not a good start.
No, it's not a good start, and it seemed like pretty much from the jump that the news outlets were saying pretty much this looks like a domestic
No.
like violence thing. But yeah, it's really sad. Him and his wife are both dead. Don't know what's going on. Obviously, maybe stuff will come out about what's going on there, but really, really sad.
All
really,
I can
really
say
sad.
is good riddance 2025. A lot of good people have died.
Yeah, they have. It's bizarre. And
A lot of
also,
rock stars have gone too.
get fucked Donald Trump, who did one of the most horrible fucking tweets
Twice.
about him.
He did twice.
Yeah. Basically saying like, oh, I'm really sad he's dead, but also he made fun of me, so I fucking hate him. Like, basically tried to shit on him. And it's
And
just
then
like,
the second time was basically
Yeah.
even more harsh.
yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah. Well, yeah, so you can get fucked.
Well, it probably
Um,
is by, I
yeah.
don't know, kids apparently.
Yeah.
or-
Oh, Jesus.
Allegedly.
Epstein list. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Oh. Only on Epstein Island. Anyway, should we move on to the questions?
No, you had a little bit of news.
Oh, I mean, yeah, I can do that quickly. So, well, randomly. So, apparently,
You've done all the research this week.
Well, I was going to
grand.
say the reason I brought this up is because it is recent, one, and two, because obviously on this podcast we've chatted about kind of Slipknot and what seems to be happening with that
Yeah.
band.
Is
as
Slipknot
people
dead
know-
rock?
I mean, they are. Let's be honest. And obviously, people know, like, I'm obviously a massive Slipknot fan back in the day. I've now since kind of I still listen to their older stuff. I've kind of cooled on where the band is now. It would seem that Slipknot have sold a big stake in the brand Slipknot to a private investment firm.
Really?
Yeah. So they've sold themselves now in a big way
Why
to a
did it
private
need
investor.
that?
I don't know. It's weird. A lot of people are saying is so basically we're going to end up with like Slipknot merch everywhere, like in
Primark
like in
and-
Primark or on lunchboxes or on, you know, yeah. So it's really
I
weird.
don't feel they needed to do that.
But it's just another step closer. We've talked about it before. It's almost like they're just trying to turn Slipknot into like a brand rather than a band.
and they could sub in out members.
Yeah, exactly.
and-
It don't matter.
They do,
Doesn't
yeah.
matter. Doesn't matter who's on there. You know, Corey Taylor's already grooming his son to replace him by
Well, yeah.
teaching him to sing in exactly the same voice.
Finn didn't sound like Slipknot. I wonder why.
Yeah. But you know, it's just a really weird one. It's just a bit sad, really. It's just a bit like, oh, okay, like.
I know their age and they kind of want to put their shoes up,
I
but you know,
know.
it's their hats up even, not their shoes.
Yeah.
Why do you put your shoes up? That's weird.
Masks up.
Masks up would be better. But then, like, surely just let it run
Also
as
these
their
shoes.
natural.
No, but we've talked about it. Look, without
Ah, we
going,
chat shit.
without going back into that conversation again, it's just that thing that, you know, I've said for a while about, unfortunately, with older metal bands, it's just not being able to maybe just call it a day when it's time to call it a day.
That's your man of war.
Yeah, unless your man, Tom and his man of war hate, I love it. His weird personal vendetta against a band who's never met him.
Curse your world tour.
Yeah.
It's not even around the world.
Oh dear, I love it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. It's just a weird one. I just thought I'd bring it up because it's a recent one, and just it kind of goes into this narrative.
It's starting to
Slipknot
make
we've
sense.
slowly talked about over
Yeah.
the podcast, basically.
that they're kind of just selling themselves out and just kind of go, someone else will be Slipknot.
Yeah, cool,
be
and
fine.
and
But we'll own everything
and
to
now
it, and
a
or
private
not.
investing company owns like 49% of the band now or something.
That's a weird pitch. Imagine going to someone with a load of money and kind of go,
Yeah.
do you want to buy 49% of my band?
Yeah.
What do I get for it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Or name? Or
masks.
branding?
Yeah, I mean
Not
that's why
even.
Slipknot lunchboxes, Slipknot plushies, Slipknot, Funko Pops,
And why
whatever
can't
the
you do
fuck
it
it.
yourself?
I don't know.
Can't be
I don't know. Like, it's just a weird one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So should we move on to our end of year questions? All right. Well.
Anyone else have any news they want to talk about?
No?
She's just silent this end, right?
Oh, you're looking at me. No?
Sorry.
I never do any research before the podcast. You know this. I just rock up and do the tappy taps. And then if occasionally just chime in with a stupid reference.
People enjoy you more than me, so I'm just saying.
No, they don't. You won the poll, but also you voted for yourself.
Nice.
I was trying to vote for all of us, but it wouldn't let me. So.
Tom Falvey voted for Tom.
Did I come in last? I don't know this poll.
Don't worry about it.
I assumed you voted too.
No, I didn't even know this poll existed.
Don't worry about it.
Did I come in last?
I'm not saying anything.
Tell me. Tell me.
Yeah, you did.
You try harder. This time, Tails a wolf does, so
Yeah.
that'll...
Again, the results were rigged, so it doesn't matter.
I voted for myself and I got 1 vote. So.
Terrible.
Didn't even vote for yourself, like, come on.
I didn't even know there was a poll. I didn't even know there was a fucking poll.
Sounds like a you problem. Anywho, shall we move on? Because I don't want any fights here. It's Christmas.
You started it. Stirred the pot. Now I'm all upset and in my feelings.
Ho, 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 motherfucker.
Yeah.
Right, because it's the end of the year, as I said, you're going to see this on, or hear it, on Boxing Day. So we thought we'd put some questions together amongst all of us, have a chat about various different things, and see what you think, really. And chime in, hit us on the comments and the socials, see if you totally disagree with us, or call us a bunch of idiots, or what was that those 2 Irish people saying? You know? So,
Up the ra!
oh God, that's woo! Ho ho ho! Kaboom! Anyway, moving on.
Wow.
Won't go there. Let's start on a nice big positive, right? Album of the year. Jen, let's start with you.
Oh, JC, what have I put?
Who's JC?
Jesus Christ. It's his birthday soon.
I mean, that's also a load of bollocks.
It was
but
his birthday.
It was, exactly.
If this is Boxing Day.
It was his birthday yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. Well,
Album of the year, I have not written an answer, so
good start.
Wow.
I'm so prepared for this podcast every week.
Did you answer any of the questions I may have sent you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
just not the first
just not
one.
this one.
Right, hello, who?
Off the top of your head.
Top of your head, go.
Oh, what, like album that came out this year?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
Oh, no, someone
No.
else.
Well, this is going to be short, isn't it?
I'm a creature of habit, and I just listen to the same albums on repeat. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Well, there'll be more questions where they'll come up, so
Thank you.
good, no worries. John, how about you? Album of the year.
Well, I don't necessarily have a lot of time to kind of sit down and listen to albums in their entirety. And
Yep.
when I do, a little bit like Jen, it's albums I've listened to hundreds of times before. My kind of like comfort albums. So, not necessarily have I listened to these in their entirety, but I've narrowed it down to 3.
Okay, that's good. 3 more than Jen.
One I have definitely listened to in its entirety because they played here at the beginning of the year. Vacuous from London, death metal band. They played a In His Blood album tour.
Nice.
They played here back in April with Cavalerie from France and Vicarage, which are a Southwest band.
Yeah.
So I have listened to that because I watched them in here.
Wait, have we finally just got the answer to vicarage and not vicarage?
We have.
Vicarage.
Ah.
It was always big.
For weeks we've been saying Vicarage.
Well, we just didn't know, so...
I grew up living in vicarages because my dad's a vicar.
Oh, yeah.
That's where Vicars live.
That's what I tried to tell you guys when this band name first came up.
Sorry, can you hear someone else talking?
I was like, oh, you mean a vicarage? And then you guys just stared at me blankly, and I was like, a vicarage where vicars live.
Yeah.
I did not know that's what it's
All
called.
of my
Go back,
childhood
check the
homes have
tapes.
been
Check the
vicarages.
tapes. Get in the comments.
And if they're a rector, it's a rectory.
Oh, that sounds dodgy.
Yeah,
Wow.
what's a rector? I dread to think.
And a rectory with vicars.
The Catholic Bowl.
And if it's Ireland, it's the Father
Beautiful
Ted
arsehole.
house, isn't it?
Which you can go and visit.
Ted Kelly speaking.
You're
Yes.
all racist now.
Money was just resting in my account. Shut up, Len.
Just be paying my proper title, you little bollocks. Oh my god.
Anyway, so yes, Vacuous. I highly recommend listening to In His Blood. That's been out since, the beginning of the year.
Oh, yeah?
And they toured that in April. That was really good. Beist from Denmark,
yes.
or sometimes Beast. I had to wait for them to announce their band name when they played here. So they played here last year, did
Yeah.
a sold out show, which was amazing. And I was waiting for them to go, hello, Bristol,
We
we
are."
are. And then they pronounced it Best. So I was like, okay, so I'm going to call you Best. Yeah,
Nice.
which is good.
For our listeners out there, it's
Yeah.
B-E... No, it's
No,
B-A-E.
Baeest. A band from Denmark, death metal. They released an album called Colossal this year, which I've not listened to fully in its entirety, but I've listened to a couple of their new tracks, which is really good.
You like them?
Always, yeah. I mean, it was such a good night when they played here. They were one of the bands that I'd always missed out on seeing them, whether they played Bristol or elsewhere. And I eventually got offered them on a touring package, and I went yes. So the first time I got to see them was in here in my living room. So,
Nice. Nice.
That was an amazing experience.
Yeah.
And third band, Ephenema, melodic death metal from France, who I again recently went to see them in London with Dark Oath and Valhalla, which is a really good show at the Underworld. So
cool.
Ephenema, melodic death metal, have released a new album called Utopia. They played here back in 2003. 2023, to again
bit different
a little bit different. No, before my time. They played here, 2023. Again, another sold out show. Melodic death metal, absolutely fantastic. Shout out to Marion. She's got absolutely phenomenal voice and range for her singing. It's really incredible band. Highly recommend checking them out.
Very good.
So I think that would be my top 3 albums of the year.
They're nice, interesting ones too.
Yeah.
There, how about you?
Hey, you go next. It's getting down the line, isn't it?
It doesn't have to. We can fuck things up and make people
go
go, oh my
down
god,
the
it didn't go down the line. For me, I also put 3 albums. I'll start with the one I think is the number 1.
I didn't realise we were just allowed to just put as many things as we wanted as the answers.
Of course you can. I mean, the number 1 for me was definitely Whitechapel. Hymns and Dissonance. That album is fucking insane. It is brutally heavy. Phil's voice is colossal in it. The stuff that man can do with his voice is insane. The album hits hard. He is angry. He doesn't give a fuck about the world, and it's a beautiful album. The next 2 were a close contender, but Whitechapel definitely won it for me. It was Behemoth's The Shit of God.
Oh, that was a good album.
Right?
That really
Welcome to the
was,
conversation.
Write it down.
Yeah.
Oh,
For
I
next
have
year.
an answer now.
We'll come back, don't worry. And the third one was, I said I'm going to have to say their name a few times, but hopefully I'll get it one go. Malevolence.
Malevolence.
Did I get it? Where Only the Truth is Spoken. That album, absolutely, I love that one. We reviewed it. Thank you, Dave, for that one. That was such good tracks in it. It was the first time I actually heard of the band. I'd heard of the band before it, but that was the first time I actually sat down and listened to them, and it just blew me away. But yeah, I still think Whitechapel was the top for me.
Nice.
How about you?
Easy for me. I mean, not easy, but it was Black Braid in the end with their album Black Braid 3.
Yeah.
I just this year has been my year of melodic, weird, mood death metal. And their stuff. That album's just fucking great. I put it on a
Do
bunch
they
of
have
times.
Black Braid 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've obviously gone back and listened to them, but Black Braid 3 was released this year, and just great. The weird, crushingly heavy, death black metal stuff into these weird interludes of like almost like being out in the woods somewhere, like
Oh, it should be with
listening
that kind
to
of
a
theme.
guy, yeah, and and obviously these big themes of the land and stuff because they're a Native American band, and so like the lyrics are really cool, and it's just the album I've gone back to the most.
That's cool.
And I just really, I don't know why, this year's just been my atmospheric, experimental black and death metal year, apparently. So, for me, it was that.
It's kind of good to round off, though, and kind of go, actually, I found this in them. I'm
Yeah,
happy, you know?
it just ended up being that one that I went back to the most, I think. Listened to the
Nice.
most, yeah.
And you'll get to listen to them in Bristol in April next year.
Oh.
So Black Braid are playing with Winter Philith
Oh.
on Thursday the 9th of April.
Oh, here we go. Right, definitely.
Get a ticket for that.
Yeah, I get a ticket for that. They're really good.
That'd be awesome.
Can't wait.
Do you want to know what social media or the press is saying about the albums of the year?
Go on then.
So, some kind of took me off guard, I have to admit. One of them's Black Braid. Black Braid album, that's up there. Imperial Triumphant.
Oh, yeah.
Their new one.
Yeah.
Gold Star. Apparently that's...
Champagne Supernova.
Mesa The Spin, which I can't say I've ever heard of.
No.
Mesa played Damnation. So
Okay.
one of your questions later on, I will
We were
comment
gonna talk about
on,
this?
comment on
Okay.
Mesa. Yeah.
So apparently that is trending very well, apparently that album. And then the ones that I thought were a bit more out there, but again, I just went through multiple sites and multiple things, just kind of see what was kind of the top of things that were coming out. So Spirit Box new one, which was
Yeah.
Tsunami Sea,
Yeah.
which I've listened to, and it is good. I have
Yeah.
to admit, it is good. It's got crushingly heavy riffs in it. They're really fucking around with kind of electric kind of mixing.
They're
pop,
one of those
new
bands
metal.
I keep on meaning to like listen to more because I've heard that they're,
Listen to this album. I think you'll like it.
Yeah.
And then there was Deftones with Private Music.
Yes. Yeah,
Is
that was a good
trending
album.
quite high.
I like that album.
It is actually good.
Yeah,
it is good.
I really want to listen to that live.
And then the one I thought was the weirdest one was Ghost with Skeletor. I know
Oh,
they're banned here, but apparently that's being well received and people are really digging it.
Yeah.
So,
But I guess on that, I quickly add to that on the more punk hardcore side of stuff. It pretty much looks like Turnstile across the board. With
Yeah.
the new album have pretty much topped everyone's
do you agree?
top 10. I mean, it's really good. It's really, really good. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, kind of weird, dreamy hardcore that they've managed to dreamcore. I don't really know what you call it. Yeah.
So yeah, it's a interesting mix between extreme metal and not so extreme, but
Yeah.
there we are. So that's what.
And I have a small list of 10 albums that will release this year that I would like to have the time and
Okay,
sit
yeah,
down
crack
and
on.
listen to. So we'll be closed when this is released. So yeah, I've got a week off. So hopefully,
So we're going to listen to all of them.
I will have time to kind of sit
Nice.
down, relax, and listen to a handful of these.
Cool.
So Rivers of Nile released a
excellent
new album
album.
this year, which I haven't had time.
Called
So-
Rivers and Isle.
Yeah. So these are all albums I haven't had time to sit down and listen to yet. Warmen is like super group, so Peter from Ensiferum, Finnish band.
That's surprising for you.
Yes. And former members of Children of Bodom as
nice.
well. I saw them at Tuska a couple of years ago. Absolutely fantastic. So they've released a new album. I'm looking forward to that. Wolfheart, another Finnish band. Amorphis, another Finnish band. Sangway Sugarbog have released a new album.
You got it in one go as well.
Yes.
It's on my.
Yeah,
That's on my.
They
list,
played
yeah.
here. When did they play here? 2022?
Wow.
Ish.
That's so
Something
cool.
like that before they kind of
Yeah,
hit it
blew up,
big,
yeah.
big.
You guys are really fond of that album as well.
Love
Absolutely
it.
fantastic, and they are playing Bristol
Yeah.
soon, which I have tickets for. They are
Do you already
playing
have? I went on their
on-
thing. Is it sold out? Because I went and it said like
It's
put yourself
possible.
on the waiting
Oh,
list.
no,
Yeah, it's
is
really
it?
annoying
Shit.
because I said I went to look to get myself one and it
Yeah.
said like join the list and I was like, oh, maybe they haven't released them yet. But if you've
No,
got
no.
tickets, that means that it's sold
I
out.
bought my
already.
ticket the day when it was announced.
Right. Okay.
so,
that means
yeah.
it's sold out already. then.
Monday the 16th of February
Where?
at the Fleece.
The Fleece.
They
good,
are
we talked about it
playing
last time. It's a really good lineup. It's a
Yeah.
really, really good
Oh,
lineup.
Celestial Sanctuary, isn't it?
yeah. Opening.
Celestial Sanctuary are openers with Gates of Hell and Fulci.
Yeah.
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 So
Monday
I
the
put
16th
myself on the
February.
list to hopefully get a. I'll have to try and look around for some resells and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, the couple of songs that I've heard from that album, it's
it's really-
heavy as,
Yeah.
and it's just going to be ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it's just one of those, oh yeah, they played my living room kind of
Oh,
vibes.
it's amazing.
like,
That's
oh,
cool, yeah.
Which is insane. Morbicon, which is a again, and kind of like a supergroup band. It's Phil Hall from Municipal Waste, and a couple of members from Fintroll and various other bands.
Right up your alley.
Yes, so
Interesting mix
Morbicon.
of people from different bands.
Yeah. Shout out to Phil from Municipal Waste. Harakiri for the Sky from Austria. They've released a new album this
Didn't they
year.
play recently?
They played.
The name rings a bell.
When did I last see them? They played Local Club last year with Fen and Elende. Shout out to Matthias from Harakiri. Yeah, that was an amazing show.
Cool.
Really, really good show. Not had time to listen to their new album yet. Alien Weaponry have had a new album out this year.
They did, yeah.
Not had a chance to listen to any of their stuff.
That's been out a while.
unfortunately. It has, yeah.
I've listened to a few tracks of it. It's good.
Yeah, March I think that came on.
February, March, I think, yeah.
And Woombath from Sweden. Shout out to Johnny Peterson, who has the longest beard ever.
Well, are we talking ZZ Top level here?
Oh, yeah, beyond.
Ooh.
I think
How long?
I think it's down to his knees. It's something ridiculous.
Nice.
Yeah.
He's been growing it since he's 13.
Yeah. yeah. Johnny used to be in Bristol a fair bit. I would absolutely love to host them, but it's convincing them to come back to Bristol.
I'm sure you've got the power.
I've got the power.
I've got
I've got a small beard to entice him with.
You got good beer as well, so you know.
Good beer. Well, yeah.
There is that.
Yeah. But yeah, those are albums I will endeavour to listen to at some point.
Maybe we'll catch up with you in the new year and see what you think.
If I did, yeah.
Well, you'll have to by then.
Yeah.
Next one for everyone. John, you may not have the answer to this, but you may have a view on the answers, which would be the best recommendation by Black City. Teo, do you want to go first?
Me? Well, we already talked about it. It's Sangra Sugarbog.
Yeah?
Yeah, I loved it. I just thought it was great. It's the album, the recommended ones that I've probably gone back to, even though we had it fairly recently.
Yeah.
Gone back to it, loved it, fucking great. Really want to see them live.
Cool, okay.
You know? Really enjoyed it from start to finish. It's just nasty music. Nasty music. Just love it. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Jen?
I also picked Sangra Sugarbog.
Oh, wow, okay.
It was so I've gone and listened to the rest of their stuff as well
Yeah.
since then, and it's just that one really industrial track that just it's
Left the
bit,
puddle.
bit of me, that one, isn't it? Other than that, I have surprisingly gone back to the Paradise
Fucking
Lost
ABBA.
album quite a lot. Yeah, I
Really?
want that to happen. Yeah, the Paradise Lost one.
Yeah, it's
I
interesting.
really, it's very romantic. I like it. It's quite a sexy album.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's a great album.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've had some of the tracks that come back on and I don't turn them off. Like, I'm quite happy it
Yeah.
comes back on. Yeah, that's cool. John, any thoughts on those two?
I
Or
kind
any of the ones that-
I kind of blanked out these questions
I
because
thought you might.
best recommendations by Black City and worst recommendations.
We won't do worst.
I
We like
mean,
Black City.
best recommendations from David would be have another beer, or go to bed. And
That's not a good one.
Well, those same answers apply to worst recommendations.
Yeah, fair.
Worst recommendations: have another beer, or go to bed. So yeah.
Yeah, I love it. Good answer. Nice. For me, Malevolence is one of them. So that was fucking kick-ass album. Ones I thought were worth mentioning were Lowen. The Do Not, what was it called? Do Not Go to War with the Demons of Manza.
Oh, that was a good one.
That was a fucking kick-ass
that's a good
album.
one.
I really like Sayre as well. And more so when I saw it live the week after. So Amidst the Ruins.
Yeah.
The kind of Gaelic black metal.
Yeah, I remember you really liking that.
And live, it was just way better,
Yeah.
and that made the album go way up for me because the kind of produced version of it wasn't as good as it live, which is a good thing for metal. But yeah, I think those ones were definitely worthy of. Actually, I put Paradise Lost in it as well as another worthy mention. We've had some really good albums from David, and they've been so unique and different in styles and different for all of us to listen to. We've had everything from extreme metal to doom to gothic to, everything in between. It's like Gaelic black metal, It's been really cool. It's been a really cool experience, kind of getting a random album. Either we might have heard of the band or not at all, and gone, let's see what we think. And hopefully everyone else likes our reviews and has listened to them. Actually, would be a good thing. And
I
gone and
think-
bought it.
I think that's also a reflection of the stock, an eclectic mix of things that David has.
Yeah.
Available to people that will come and peruse the shop.
Absolutely.
It is wildly eclectic
And he's
in,
got wealth
in the
of knowledge.
spectrum of heavy metal.
You can literally walk in and go,
yeah.
I'm feeling like a gothic
Yeah.
doom. He's like,
Yeah.
I know what you need. Yeah, it's very cool.
coffee.
Yeah.
Another beer.
Yeah. Get a bed.
So we're all back and refreshed, and we didn't leave because you've seen it all on video. As we're on the albums, I thought it might be fun to kind of, what album are you looking forward to next year? As in a band that you know that's been releasing some singles, but they're going to drop an album next year. Any thoughts? Jen?
Fear Factory.
Are they doing an
I'm a
album next year?
creature of habit. Fear Factory, yeah. Apparently it's going to sound like old Fear Factory, and it's got Milo on vocals, so I'm very, very excited.
Nice.
What kind of old are they talking? Like,
I assume OG Fear Factory.
ooh.
Yeah, because they did that like dubstep-y thing, like, what was that, 2021, 2022?
Yeah, that's a bit.
I could say dubstep very loosely because I'm very not clued up on that at all. But yeah, Fear Factory!
Have they released that?
No.
Albert?
No.
Is it rumoured or confirmed?
Dino has confirmed it will be 2026.
Awesome.
So apparently it's been like, they've done like the main tracking for it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Badass. Dale?
I actually struggle with this question because I don't really keep up to date about who's releasing music when. So I just kind of just said Lamb of God, I guess.
Yeah, they're probably due because they've
You know,
released two
they
singles.
released 2 singles, so I'm guessing it'll be next year. But I've got to be honest, I'm not the best at keeping up of like who's going to release. You know, like, so yeah, so I just kind of went Lamb of God. I mean, a lot of us are probably thinking there's probably going to be new Knock Loose next year as well.
Oh, really?
So, well,
It's rumoured.
yeah, seeing as this last year, you know, they released that album in 2024, the last one, and then obviously they've been touring it all this year. So, you know, that's, yeah. Yeah.
On the rumour mill, there's also Gajira apparently.
Oh, I've heard this rumour.
Yeah, apparently
Yeah.
they're working on stuff and there's an album coming, but there's nothing officially confirmed.
Officially.
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 Is that another word I can't say right? It'd be cool if they did, but yeah, I don't know how true that one is. One's a definitely know coming, a new creator, which I'm looking forward to.
Oh, that'd be good.
Creator have gone with the times. They've got better with the years. So, and they've released, was it 7 Sinners or 7 something? Just one track off, which is a really good modern creator song. And Gairia, which I'm still thinking is how you pronounce it, but
I say Gaiera.
I don't know. That makes more sense because Gairia sounds terrible.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I've got
Does
Gaiera.
sound like-
I've got Gaiera.
Every time you've said it that way, Tom, it's just like, I'm just there going STD in my head. Like, yeah.
I'm sure there's some anusol somewhere you could use.
Yeah.
I've got a Gaiera.
Why are you walking like that, guy?
Gairia, yeah. How do you pronounce it, did you say?
Gaiera.
Gairia.
Gaira.
That sounds better. Let's do that.
Yeah, Gaira.
So apparently the album's called Loss. That's coming out next year.
Pronounce that, yeah.
Yeah.
Loss.
Loss.
Yeah.
Easy. They released a song off it called Hellbound, which you may have heard. If you haven't, I'll put it on the bar later, because it's fucking epic. So I can only assume it's going to be very similar to the last album, which I was all up for. So yeah, that's kind of the ones I'm excited by.
Nice.
What you, Jen? What are you scoping out?
Mates of mine, Desert Storm, have
Oh, yeah.
got a new album that will be due for release soon. They've just signed with Heavy Psych Sounds, who I've dealt with booking a lot of gigs here over the past couple of years.
That's cool.
And Desert Storm, the Cole brothers, shout out to Elliot and Ryan. Again, they run Buried in Smoke Promotions. They're based in London, so a lot of the gigs, bands that I've put on the past couple of years are also through them too.
Very cool.
So it's awesome to see that they've been signed with Heavy Psych Sounds, who will be putting out their record next year. Album should be called Buried Under the Weight of Reason, and they've just released a new song, which is called
That's an interesting-
Shamanic Echoes.
Nice.
Which is released. You can go and watch that now on YouTube. So if you like your kind of stoner rock, stoner metal, doomy,
I do.
doomy groove vibes, check out Desert Storm. Shamanic Echoes is their new song, which should be on their new album,
Cool.
which will be released next year.
Very good.
Very much looking forward to that. And I've seen that Rotting Christ will be releasing a new album.
I thought it was
next
a
year as
re-release.
well. Is it a re-release?
It has a
I don't
re-release
know.
on all their albums, but I
Okay.
may have read that wrong.
Possibly.
But also, they're playing Bristol next year as well.
They certainly are.
Got a ticket?
I will have certain involvements with that.
Oh yes, you're sponsoring it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Which I'm sure we can delve in shortly.
Well, yeah, absolutely, yeah. I mean, that's well cool. I was very happy I saw that come up.
Good.
That's cool. Any others?
I think that's pretty much my homework for next year.
Yeah. You got a lot of homework to do in the next 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Shall we run 2 songs instead of albums?
See, you put song in the question. I've done one thing for each one.
I have done 2 in this one, but
Okay,
yeah. The song you kept coming back to. Theo.
Me, it's Salt and Ash by God Complex. It's the first song, the first single and the first song off their new EP that they released this year. I love God Complex. I love the last album, and the fact that the weird play out ding 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 riff at the end of the last song of the last song of the last album is the intro riff into the new one.
That's cool.
I just loved it. Yeah, and it's just nasty, vicious, horrible. You know, God Complex are fucking great. They're really good. Really glad I got to see them this year. And yeah, Salt and Ash by God Complex for me.
That's a cool one that you put in there, because I remember you talking about that very early in the year.
And like you said, song you go back to, I've definitely gone back and listened to that song a lot. So yeah,
very cool.
For me it's that.
John? John or Jen?
John or Jen, which one?
Pick. Fight to the death.
So I misread the question, and I thought it said albums, not songs.
But you didn't have an album of the year neither, so...
Well, not that came out this year. Again, I'm a creature of habit.
Was it Fear Factory? Probably.
No, it wasn't actually. So, I have 2 answers, because again, I misread the question. So, the albums that I kept coming back to, on Spotify, was Green Lung, This Heathen Land. Mm-hmm. Fucking great album.
You have that in vinyl as well, right?
I do, but I don't spin it as much. But for vinyl, you know, when you come home, you want to chuck a record on, my go-to is just always Catch 33 by Meshuggah.
Nice.
So, yeah, sorry, got the question wrong. But
great album.
That's all right. Yeah,
it's a great album.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. John? The other John.
Sean.
Yes.
No, I didn't answer this one. Again, because I don't really kind of, other than work on the bar, I don't really have much time to sit down and listen to albums and stuff. And,
I'll pause another bit you then. What's a song in the bar that's come on an awful lot? Not necessarily that you
Girls,
put on.
Girls, Girls by Motley Crue every time I'm in it. John played Girls, Girls,
Fucking
Girls.
ABBA. Yeah, only when you were in it. I mean, it's going to be Death Clock, really.
Nice.
That's my normal go.
Oh, not wrong with that.
Yeah, certainly not.
Surely a bit of Aussie this year.
Oh yeah, plenty of
Probably
Aussie. I mean, one of the things that I do with the bar, certainly in my cleaning routine, is just pick some random stuff that's going to get me through the cleaning routine for an hour.
Is that ABBA?
No, it's not. Sometimes it's Swedish hits go metal, but yeah, so then it could be ABBA. A lot of it recently has just been nostalgia. So I've been listening to a lot of stuff that I was listening to 20 years ago. A lot of skate punk, ska, all of that kind of stuff. So that's what I was listening to before I discovered heavy metal. So stuff like
go back to it every now and again.
Goldfinger, Cap Down, Less Than Jake, Streetlight Manifesto.
I used to badly skateboard
Mad Caddies as well. Yeah. So all that kind of stuff. That's fun cleaning music, and just takes me back to a time, simpler times.
Less stress.
When I wasn't responsible for anything.
Don't tell you this about being an adult. You'd be responsible for things.
Yeah.
Jesus.
But it songs that I go back to as well also depends on the vibe of the pub as well. Depends what's going on. If we've got certain bands playing upstairs that are a certain genre, we will kind of tap into that and then warm people up downstairs with that kind of thing. Same with bands playing next door. So if we had Clutch recently, so we played a lot of groovy, rock and rolly, kind of stonery desert stuff with Clutch, and again with Orange Goblin recently. Everyone doing the pre-shows and after-show drinking here, we would kind of vibe to that. So you kind of curate a little bit of a vibe in that respect. So
has that worked for you actually? The whole pre-show and after-party kind of thing, as I know as you're promoting. Did it work?
It works quite well. Certainly the Beacon, because it's literally next door.
Yep.
So the Clutch show, really good. Pre-show, after show, Academy as well next door. So we do well off of that. Electric, a little bit further away, but we do get a few, depending on the day of the week, we do get a few warm-ups for that. So it's just trying to, curate a playlist that the people can, to vibe to. So my songs I keep going back to is varied and eclectic,
fair,
and it's nothing that I can certainly pinpoint on.
That's fair. My ones, which I actually thought was a bit of a weird one to come back to, but I found myself putting on more than not, was the Imperious Horizon by Winterfellet, which was off their latest album. It's a 12-minute epic black metal song.
Okay.
And I was surprised I kept coming back to it, actually, but it takes you on a journey, and 12 minutes later you're kind of going, I really enjoyed listening to that, I'm going to listen to it again. And the other one was Far From Heaven by Fit for an Autopsy.
Nice.
So that riff in the middle of it is just sick.
It's a good song.
It's just such a simple riff, but it just hits hard. And the lyrics and rock. So they were my ones, really. I was surprised by Winterfellet, because I don't think I rated it that high when I listened to the album. I mean, we're always relatively okay, but I don't think it was the standout song for me. But weirdly, I'm going back to it. So
there you go.
Yeah, so
sometimes the album's got to grow on you,
Yeah, that's true. I said that song is just, you don't need the rest of the album for that song, because it's a 12-minute song anyway, so you just get put it on and off you go and smile and be depressed or not and all those emotions.
Ho ho ho, it's Christmas.
Best mainstream band you've discovered this year. I put mainstream in inverted commas, no one else can see that, but in my notebook it's inverted commas. Just because I don't mean like a local startup band from around Bristol.
Yeah.
Like one that you might actually hear.
That's fine. Yeah, that's what we've got there. Yeah.
Yeah?
Peeling Flesh. It's the year I've gotten into them.
Cool.
Yeah, fucking.
Fuck, I've put Peeling Flesh.
The only one she answered.
Hey. Stop copying me, Jen.
Teacher, Terry's looking at my essay.
It's not true. I actually sat down and did this properly like several days ago. I mean, like obviously I know they've been around for a bit, but this has obviously been a roar.
Do that more often. That's amazing.
But this is obviously the year that they've really blown up, and they got on my radar earlier on in the year. Tracks started coming on. Then listen to them more. Then me and you listened to them quite a bit as well. Just great.
Cool.
Just love them. Yeah, I think they're fucking awesome. Really, really enjoy them. Really just enjoy nasty, slammy stuff. So excited.
Very cool. Yeah.
Good band. And I'm glad they're getting big. They seem like really nice guys as well. Like genuinely really cool dudes. So
Tick and tick. Generally already your answer, unless you wrote something else as well.
I had other answers.
Do you want to go with your number 2?
Well, so my other answers were Sanguisuga Bog, as we've kind of touched on. And then
they've been a real big hitter this year for us.
Yeah, been filth. Peeling Flesh as well, because I discovered them this year. And then John, you know this band. Is it just Myrrh?
Myrrh from Iceland.
Myrrh from Iceland.
Yeah.
That's been a big one for me this year.
I discovered them, they supported Wheel on the Thekla last year. I can't remember did I introduce him to them maybe, or just one of those.
I definitely Shazammed them while sitting downstairs in the pub.
Yeah, maybe, because they're definitely a band that I've stuck on. This song's 14 minutes long.
Yeah.
And people are just like, what is this? This is either amazing or how long is it going on for?
How much longer my ear's gonna bleed?
Myrrh from Iceland, highly recommend checking them out. Just very atmospheric black metal, just landscape, soundscapes.
Good, doesn't it?
That does sound like my alley.
Absolutely incredible. They were a good discovery for me too.
Nice.
It's good. We're all kind of
very wholesome.
I say you're all aligning, but I've totally gone out there.
Yeah.
John, what about you? What's been a mainstream find for you?
Mainstream. When I got these questions, you didn't include mainstream. You just said
did I not?
Find.
Okay. Let's go with that then.
I've narrowed it down to 4. 3 of the bands have played here in the past year. So
where to find them?
First up is Vorga from Germany. They're melodic black metal.
Nice.
And they certainly took me by surprise, mainly for their light show, is pure neon.
Oh, wow.
So they had just ridiculous neon lights throughout their set. And
Not normally associated to black metal.
Intense strobe, pink, blues, neon, just
Very cool.
Epilepsy warning.
yeah, pretty much. I think it was that show where I put up the warnings for the, in and around the venue, going strobes may be used during the duration of the set. But yeah, they were absolutely incredible. Very different vibe to what you would normally see for black metal.
Very cool.
Very melodic as well, and it was just pure intense set for 60 minutes.
Nice.
So they were definitely a highlight for me.
Did you know that when you booked them, or?
Not necessarily. I mean, you kind of, when I'm booking bands, you go down a bit of a rabbit hole. So I get an inkling of what they're about and what they're used to, and the kind of visuals that they're going to be putting out. So I think the confirmation for me was watching one of their videos, going, this is completely different to our normal vibe.
Yeah.
This should be a good show.
Did it go down well?
Absolutely, yeah. It was a fantastic show, and they were supported by Sidious, a black metal band who've played here a few times as well. And yeah, that was just an all-round fantastic package. So that was definitely a highlight find for this year. Completely different black metal, Ashnazg Birds from Mexico.
They're on my list as well.
Who are a Tolkien-inspired black metal band.
They were incredible.
And they were really, really good.
I missed that show.
Yeah.
It was really good.
So they were a fantastic highlight, and they just, delved deeply into the Tolkien folklore and bring out the proper masks for a metal band to be wearing.
And live, they're incredible.
Yes,
The recorded stuff doesn't really do them justice.
That was
after, but
they were.
They played with the Suffering, didn't they?
Yes,
that night,
that was it.
Which I've actually written down for different reasons, but that was an insanely good gig. But also, I was really confused because Suffering came out and like no one clapped, no one did anything, but they created this atmosphere where it felt wrong to do it.
Yeah.
And you're like, I guess we stand here in silence because that's a good thing, I think. But it felt weird. But yeah, we'll get into that a bit later.
Yeah.
Any other standouts for you?
A recent one, booked in by Road to Masochist Promotions. Shout out to Nikki and Jeff, who've been doing amazing.
That's the Sludge Sunday stuff, right?
They've been doing amazing Sludge Sunday stuff here for the past year, and I've been really grateful for the lineups that they've been churning out throughout the year.
And ease free for you as well.
Absolutely, yeah.
Night,
it takes a little bit of a weight off my shoulders to let someone else
good,
kind of go, I'll let you do what you want in the room for the day.
Within reason.
Yes, within, obviously.
The mirrors are gone, you can't fist each other anymore.
But we had a recent lineup, and a band called Mulch played. And
that was very recent, wasn't it?
Very, very recent. I think that was
2 weeks ago?
2 weeks ago, 6th of December. That was our last Sludge Sunday of the year by Road to Masochist. And yeah, I think the standout band for me that night was Mulch. So blackened sludge post-metal from London.
Nice. Good combo stuff there.
Yeah, fantastic, ominous costumes. They just came out draped in white shawls with weird kind of puckered masks that looked like an anus, to be honest. But it was, it was an interesting look. But yeah,
it stood out.
I think out of that lineup, so it was Opium Lord headlined, Mulch on their Urza local.
So Mulch weren't even the headline.
No, they went. Yeah, they were mid lineup,
Nice.
And we had Hersan open as well for that show. But yeah, Mulch was a standout for that show.
Is Sludge Sunday going to be a regular occurrence?
Absolutely, we have already penciled in the calendar for 2026.
Oh, very good.
So expect bigger and better things from Road to Masochist. So stay tuned on all of that. Yeah, we've got some great stuff lined up for that.
Been a good few nights when I've been there with them. It's good.
And something that I may hint at later on.
Yeah.
And then beyond that, Pigeon again was a a really great find for me. I was aware of them but had never seen them live before.
Did you see him with pupil slicer?
Pupil slicer. No, I missed that line.
That was recent, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That was Exchange, I think.
Yeah. but yeah, when they supported Conjure, I was adamant to get there to see Pine open for that. So that was amazing.
Unfortunately, I'm always going to
Amazing
call him Pigeon.
Yeah.
It's just
Sorry,
P-I-J-N.
sorry, Pine.
Sorry, Pine. But
Boom. There we go.
For me, the obvious one, because we had a good laugh about it, was Niall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah.
Tom hates Niall.
Apparently, I did. Yeah. So that clearly is the biggest mainstream band I came across that I had been ignoring for 20 years. And they're excellent.
Yeah.
I wish I'd listened to them for the last 20 years.
Yeah,
I don't know why I didn't. So yeah, I had to put that one in. As we're going on the local one, so you've already answered, John. How about you, Theo? What do you think the favourite local band?
For me, my favourite local band of the year, Empire of Dust. Easy. They're just so fucking good, man. They're just so good.
Look
I
forward to
love
seeing
the
them.
sound. I love where they're going with it. The new stuff sounds awesome. I genuinely think like they're one of the bands that I just think they've got something about them. Do you know what I mean? The sound, the presentation, they're so gnarly, they're so cool. And yeah, I just really think that they're going places.
Which kind of brings me to my second question, which we can actually do same as. What local band do you want to see next year that you think are up and coming, that you kind of saw that you're like, yeah, what they're going to do next year is going to be badass?
Well,
It
yeah,
can be
I mean,
different,
yeah,
but
for
be
me
the
it'd be
same.
the same. It would be Empire of Dust with that as well. Yeah,
Cool.
It'd just be like, I just think that they're definitely one of the bands that are kind of primed to really go on and do something really, really special. I think, you know, they're just like, they've got this really good sound. They sound awesome as fuck. They're really cool dudes, you know, and I just think they've got it, you know, I really do. Yeah, Empire of
Cool.
Dust for me on both those questions.
John, on a more local level, because obviously you put on a lot of Bristol bands.
Yeah, absolutely. So we had a lineup earlier on in the year, which was, I think, February or March. Nash, local band, were headlining with Grotty Scummers and Zitchi. We then had a wildcard band that kind of stepped in as openers at the last minute, a band called Dewar, who are a Stoner Doom from Bristol.
They're in Metal to the Masses next year.
Yes, and they were fantastic. Yeah, they were a good local find.
Cool.
I think they then played here again a couple of weeks later. But yeah, definitely a band to keep tabs on. Dewar, Dewer.
Very good. Is there a different local band that you saw that's like next year's they'll have something behind them to be able to do it? Or is it the same
I'm
kind of
keeping a
answer?
close eye on Monochrome. I think they've
Yeah?
been fantastic this year. They've been supporting some amazing shows. They're Bath, so they're kind of Bristol surrounding, kind of
It's
in
a
tune.
suburb.
It's close enough to be local to us. But yeah, Monochrome. I'm sorry I forget your name, but she has an amazing voice and energy when she performs, and they've played here a couple of times already, and they're always exciting to see. So I think bigger and
Playing
better
again
things
recently.
for them.
Coming up soon, I think, right? Or just played?
So Monochrome last played here Gryphon.
It's August, right?
That was September.
Yes, I remember because I was on the door.
Yay!
And the amount of people who were like, it's sold out, but can I still come in?
No.
Yes. Where am I going to put you?
Yeah. But yeah, Monochrome.
That's cool. That's a good shout out, considering
Definitely
they
highlight.
won Metal to the Masses.
Yes.
Played Bloodstock, and clearly they've made a good use of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That's cool. Jen, favourite local band?
Oh, so I haven't seen them live, but I discovered Hope of the Hatred this year,
Nice.
who I very much enjoyed. I think I told you about them a few months ago. Imagine every new metal influence in one album.
Like the really
it sounds
corny,
good.
kind of almost slightly corny
Yeah, like
sounding stuff.
Korn and Tom Morello
Yeah.
had a baby and made this album, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, very cool.
That would have hurt.
Wow.
Not from Bristol, but I did really like Acid Vat.
Yes.
They played
Yeah,
here.
yep,
They were
yep.
cool. I really liked
Yeah.
them. I think, what are they, Manchester?
Yeah, I was excited to bring them down because they'd been on my radar for a little while as well. Yeah, it's the thing with trying to wrap up bands of 2025. A lot of these bands I've already tapped into like a year before.
Yeah.
So, like I said earlier, I'm already tapping into 45, 50 shows for next year. So if we do a wrap up next year, I could talk about those bands now.
Yeah.
But I've kind of discovered them a year ahead of you guys, because I'm already in touch with them and discovering them. So
And we're looking forward to seeing them when they're here.
absolutely. So Acid Vat was one of those bands that I was aware of a while before they actually made it down to here. But
Yeah, they were very fun. Well done, John.
I agree.
And Jen, what about a band that you want to see how they do next year?
Oh, I've got a few. So Ascaria.
Yeah.
I'm excited to
shout.
see what happens. Again, I was so pleasantly surprised with how just sick they were.
And punishingly heavy.
Punishingly heavy. Plague Pit.
Yes, Plague Pit. They were on my. I only thought I could answer with one band. But yeah, Plague Pit were on my radar as well.
Yeah,
I fucking
Plague
love
Pit.
that EP.
I'm excited to see more from Martyrs Saint as well. I know that they've gone to Metal to the Masses.
Yeah.
They just seem like, I don't know, they seem cool. I want to see more from them. I want to see what else they've got. I'm excited to see more from my dear friends in Eleusis, who you will see at Metal to the Masses. But I have to put them, my opinion's biased because I'm mates with them. But yeah.
We're actually mates with half the bands of Metal to the Masses next year. So you're making it difficult, lads.
I'm also I've put Buried in Bermuda on my list because, again, I cannot think of anyone
it's
more
lovely.
lovely than that band, and they work so hard, and I'm just really excited to see what 2026 has got for them.
Likewise.
Agreed. Yep.
I might have some inside scoop in that, but I probably shouldn't say it without Shields. I'm not gonna ruin it for him. No, I won't. Also, he'd probably kill me for doing it. Anywho, for me, my favourite local band this year was definitely Vulture God. That was the find of the year for me.
Nice.
Those guys are lovely guys, and watching them do Metal to the Masses, each show they got better and better. So now they're pumping out singles, like proper well done videos. Their sound is incredible. Seeing them play the O2 recently, he was awesome. They're ticking every box of me. The bands for next year that I'm looking forward to seeing is Entropic Rot.
Oh yeah, it'd be interesting to see where they go with the new stuff, the more slammy deathcore and stuff. Yeah, no,
They have a real unique take in it, and I think the only thing that hindered them in their last time I saw them was the support acts, because it was completely random, didn't suit the style.
Yeah.
I'd like to see them with more their own style.
They're my dark horse winner for Metal to the Masses, to be honest.
I think they'll go far in it.
I think they'll go.
I think
to the
they'll go
final.
far.
Yeah, they're my dark horse winner for the thing. To be brutally honest with you, I think that
It depends on the crowd that are there when they're playing, I think.
Yeah. Oh, they already picking up quite a big.
They are,
popularity, yeah.
nice people in that band, and just look forward to seeing how they go, because I think they click as a band and they're doing something quite unique. I think that's quite fun. Where we go next? Where will we go next? Best live show nationwide, so not necessarily Bristol.
Yeah.
John?
Do you folks like coffee? Real coffee from the hills of Colombia.
I've also got that.
Yep,
Yeah,
Death
Clock in
Clock.
London.
Death Clock
Yeah.
in London with Party Cannon was just insane.
It was incredible.
So hot.
I've been waiting
It was.
So
18 years to see Death Clock, and I've
Yeah.
been petitioning every year for Bloodstock to book them.
Yeah.
And
What
nothing.
they'd be so
And
good if
they'd
they'd played
never
Bloodstock.
left America, and then they finally came over. and
One
I was
UK show.
So chuffed. Absolutely incredible show.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I totally agree. Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely insane. It was so cool to see him live.
Yeah.
That was fun. We had fun.
Yeah. Apart from how hot it was, I had to get up and have like a walk around and a breather outside. I was like, I actually started feeling a bit faint at one point. I was like, oh god.
I can't pass out a deck lock.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, well, it could pass. I mean, they have a big body count, don't they? So
But it was a show that I made sure that I was in London the day before the show, because I
yeah.
didn't want to take any chances with traffic or illness or any accidents anywhere. I was just like, I need to be in London.
Yeah.
No, it was a
and
really
then
good
there was a slight panic because I stayed with you guys because that was. Thank you so much for your hospitality on that.
Very welcome.
But it was, even then getting to the venue on the day, I was like, panic. It's like, what? Damn you, London.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to get on the one tube, and then that station was closed, so I had to walk to the next one. And I think I ended up getting a bus, and I was just like, this is ridiculous.
Fuck you, London.
Yeah. Should have been here 2 days earlier. But, made it in good time.
Was cool to hang out with you before as well.
That's great. We had a grand old
We
night.
did. That was fun.
Amazing show.
And we met some of Party Gang, didn't we?
We did, yeah.
Yep. Shout out to all the Party Cannon boys.
Yeah, they were great.
yeah, good friends of mine as well. So yeah, it was great to catch up with them.
And the venue was really easy. We walked down, kind of just went, oh yeah, just go in there. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
there wasn't any
great.
of that crazy O2 mess that you normally end up with.
Yeah.
It's okay, carry on. I just got a text.
That's fine. Yeah.
In the submarine for a minute.
Teo, your
My best live show, Knock Loose.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Manchester. It was arf, motherfucker. It was fucking awesome. Yeah, they were.
Loose, give me a kiss, not loose. Suck my kiss, not loose.
Suck their dicks, Jan. Get it right. Anyway, yeah, no, it was just great. I mean, they've just proven themselves as one of the big heavy hitters, and they were so good live. They've just gotten better and better live. The new stuff sounds insane live. Like, it's so heavy. It's just so crushingly heavy.
That was Manchester, right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, Manchester too. Obviously, a bit of an issue with the whole getting in malarkey and missing bands because they're not letting people in quickly enough and massive queues and shit. And
At least Knock Loose to knock it out of the park, though.
yes, well, that's going to come up in my list later.
Cool.
Yeah.
Jen, best live show nationwide?
I don't travel far for shows. The furthest I have been this year has been Bloodstock. And just, well, I wrote out a list, but it's basically just the entire Saturday of Bloodstock. So I've got Fear Factory, obviously, Ministry, obviously, Static X and Nail Bomb.
Nice.
Yeah, all solid. Yeah.
Oh,
really-
so solid, honestly.
good.
Like, dream lineup right there.
Yeah.
Would do that again. I want that every year, and I would go every year.
Nice.
Nice. Mine, I wrote down a few, but I'm not going to go through them all. I think other than Decklock, Parkway Drive stole it for me. Wasn't expecting it. I've seen Parkway Drive loads of times. Recently, they've gone a bit kind of, arena kind of level. This kind of bullshit. And it's just like
that famous Parkway Drive song. I love that one.
everyone holding up their lighters and doing nonsense and shit. Whereas this time, they played all the really old aggressive stuff, but on a huge stage, but they made it feel like a really small stage. So like they started by walking through the crowd.
You just front row.
I was very close.
Really far away.
No, they started by walking through the crowd, like with like hoods up and stuff, and then they started on a small little stage in the center of the crowd, and yeah, just fire everywhere and just fucking explosions, and yeah, it was cool to see. It was up there with Rammstein with the amount of fire they had.
Nice.
Like he went up to the ceiling at one stage, the whole fucking platform was on fire. The drummer's spinning around upside down with fire spitting out of every drum. I was like, okay, that's pretty badass. So yeah, that was pretty cool. But also, someone mentioned Gojira, Bloodstock, Killswitch Engage in Cardiff.
Yeah.
Fear Factory, but I said the Bristol one because I thought the show was better. Slayer in Cardiff, just because Slayer were back, and I was very excited Slayer were back. The lineup with them was fucking insane, and it's probably one of the best I've seen Slayer. Like, it was just like they'd never left. It was fantastic. And I'm
I
glad
thought
that
I saw their final show in 2019.
Yep, I was at it. I was glad it wasn't.
In Cardiff.
Best Bristol show of the year.
Is it like Bristol show or Gryphon show?
The Gryphon one's
Gryphon
next
shows
one.
are separate.
This is Bristol, not here.
So all the other videos other than the
Wait a
Gryphon.
second.
But it could also be the Gryphon. It could also be the same.
Oh, okay. Well, mine is a Gryphon show. So, yeah. It's the Pighead show. Yeah. Had loads of fun. loads of fun.
That was
fun.
so- that was
so
brilliant.
fun. I
Yeah.
had such a great night that night. All the bands were great. Obviously, Pighead were awesome. But yeah, just crazy grind. Fun times.
Was that where you won the t-shirt broke your toe?
No, that was Race by Owls. That was Race by Owls when I won my Circumcision Survivor T-shirt for headbanging. Circumcision.
How much a
Sean Connery. Where's my circumcised me, but I survived. Anyway, yeah, it was really great. I just thought a great night of grind. Like, all the bands were awesome. I just had a really great night in here. Like, it was great because like you were at that one as well, weren't you? Yeah, I swear all three of us were here for that one.
I think so. Yeah, Pighead.
I know
from
we were.
Germany.
Yes, we were. Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
and then we all just got really, really drunk
Yes.
and had the best time.
I'm here so often, I don't know.
Fair.
Welcome to my world.
Yes, the big German fella.
Yeah,
that
the big
had,
German fella just sweating,
Yeah.
screaming. Yeah.
Oh, I remember. You
Yeah.
got some shorts.
Yeah, you bought me some shorts.
Yeah, that was a really good show. I like that one.
Yeah. That was my favourite Bristol show. I
was
just
a
had
good
like
show.
the best night. Yeah, that was great.
So to everyone else, you can combine it either somewhere else in Bristol or the Gryphon. We can do both. Jen, do you want to go?
Oh, so for my best Bristol shows, I've got 4 for you. The first one isn't metal.
We're editing this out.
And no, we're not, because I do the editing, so I'm in charge. It was Sturgill Simpson.
Nice.
That was my best show of the year, I think. It was so fucking good. It was like 2 hours of just solid jamming. There was no intermission, no opener, and it was just surreal. And I actually felt like I was just like a little cowboy yeehawing. It was so good.
Give me your best yeehaw.
Yeehaw!
Nice.
I'll edit that out. So yeah, Sturge won my heart this year.
Very cool.
Has anyone listened to Sturge? Just me?
Nope.
Damn.
No,
You should. It's nice, depressing country. I've probably made you listen to Sturge at work. Oh, you have?
Yeah, I used to. Yeah, I know who he is.
Oh,
We've had
sorry.
this
I actually.
conversation.
Did we? Sorry, I just didn't see that. Sorry, didn't see you there, Christmas wolf.
Who's that wolf at the corner?
Ow! Also on the best Bristol shows, Igor.
Igor.
Igor was really good.
Yeah.
It's on my list.
Blood Incantation.
Yeah.
You gave me your ticket very kindly. Thank you, Tom.
God, I
okay.
missed that.
Very, very good show.
Glad you liked it.
And
that is appearing so highly in your ratings.
It
That's
is
good.
very high in my ratings. And then the 3 times this year that I've seen Obituary.
Nice.
Just solid every time. I have a mint time. It's great.
Very nice. John?
I've got a top 3, and it's an eclectic mix as well. So first up is Nerf Herder, who I saw at the Exchange. Back again to my ska punk rock days. Nerf Herder have been going for a long, long
I
time.
haven't heard that name in a fucking minute.
I was meant to have seen them with my best mates. Shout out to Tom and Simon. Back in 2002, they were due to play in Worcester. We turned up to the venue. The queue was down the street. We couldn't get in because it sold out. We were like, bugger. Let's bugger. So I think we just went to the pub.
Drawing
For the
sorrows.
rest of the night, yeah, pretty much back in 2002. Then they were due to play in Bristol in 2000 and something, 15, 14, probably less than that. And we had tickets for the show, and then they just cancelled. They were
bastards.
just like, no explanation, like, oh, fine. Still had a physical ticket for it, but they
Those
just
are
cancelled it. Yeah. Cancel everything, like, oh, great. And then sporadically, I think last year they announced, oh yeah, we come to the UK again. So I got a ticket, and I seen it. They were there. It was amazing, so good, and just full of nostalgia. Those of you that do know, Nerf Herder wrote the theme tune to Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Cool.
Amongst a lot of other comedic songs, absolutely brilliant.
Did they play that live?
They did.
course.
Halfway through the set, they played Buffy, and it was.
Did they do a full song of it, or did they kind of
Yeah,
stop
yeah.
it for the theme tune?
I mean, it's only a 40-second song. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Fair.
It doesn't have lyrics. Buffy.
Sometimes you get these theme tunes, and it's like, you know the snippet of it, and then there's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
4 minutes of a song after. It's
Yeah.
like, whoa, what's that?
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, Nerf Herder, absolutely brilliant. So finally got to see them, which was really good. Igor was absolutely phenomenal.
Was good.
Third time I've seen them now, and it just gets better and better.
A new venue in Bristol as well.
Yes, new venue at the Prospect, massive industrial place. Well, what is it? 3 times the size of Motion, something like that. But it's just around the corner, so it's not far to go. That was an amazing show, absolutely brilliant. Cannot get tired of Igor.
No, they're great.
They're always fantastic. And Wardruna at Bristol Beacon.
Ah, cool.
So they'd been on my bucket list for quite some time. Always missed them when they came over to the UK. They would normally play like London and Glasgow, and that's it. But finally they played next door, which is amazing.
Inconvenient.
Yes, and they were supported by Jo Quayle.
Who's played here as well.
Who has played here. She's a phenomenal composer and cellist. And to watch her play at Bristol Beacon was amazing.
I
Certainly
imagine her sound fitted quite well in there.
Oh, it was phenomenal. Absolutely beautiful and euphoric just to listen to this solo cellist in Bristol Beacon, and having seen her do 3 nights residency in my living room. But one of my highlights was halfway through her set, she gave a shout out to the Gryphon.
Nice.
In front of 3,000 people. So
Awesome.
it was like little squeal internally. Like, so
cool.
yeah, shout out to Joe. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, that was best Bristol shows for 2025.
Cool. My ones on the bigger scene were, I'm going to say it again, Diarrhea. I don't even know how you pronounce it. That makes no sense to me.
Well, if you've eaten something wrong, you get diarrhea.
That's a bad ad on TV, you know. You know, these actors stood there and kind of going, what is it, migraine?
Where will you be when diarrhea strikes?
Heartburn, diarrhea. Oh, it's so bad. But that was a great gig. Regardless of that, it's terrible. They supported arboriculture, which I've wanted to see again for quite a while. Incredible show. That was at the Electric in Bristol. It's only recent as well. Yeah, both bands absolutely blew it out of the park. I love that venue. It's really cool for rage and metal. As we're on the Gryphon side of things, you've already answered. Your best show was also the Gryphon. Do you have another one you want to shout out? Or
No.
all right. Jen, favourite show at the Gryphon?
Thing is, I'm here a lot. And when I come here, I do get drunk.
What?
I know. And
It is the best pub in Bristol. So.
I know. And then I start acting like a knob. I asked John to put girls on, and then I forget what's happened. So I can't answer this question really because I'm just an idiot. But one that stuck out recently was Acid Mammoth.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you, John.
For me, it was Ura, the Irish that you'd over.
Yes.
They put on such a show. That singer, like his voice is incredible, but he put so much energy into it. And they were just nice guys. Like it was a solid show. Under the Crumbling Moon, who weren't really supposed to be playing, they were a bit of a sub in because the bands who were supposed to play had all sorts of incidents, and they stepped in. I wanted to catch them Bloodstock, and I missed them, but very glad they played there. It was an excellent show. And
members of the Grey as well, so it's one of the side projects.
Cool.
Of the Grey. Yeah.
They were really captivating. Like just watching them do their thing was really impressive. And then the other one that I put down was, you've already mentioned, the Ashtonasburg.
Yes.
They blew me away. They were excellent. And the, kind of with suffering with them, the vibe they created, very, very cool gigs. I mean, all the gigs here have been fantastic, but they were particular standouts to me. How about you, John? What's been your favourite one that's been here?
Well, this was obviously a difficult one because this is
because you love all the bands.
My
obviously.
living room, and I book all of the bands. So no offence to any bands that I don't mention. You've all been phenomenal, and I don't book bands for the sake of booking bands. I book them because I want to see them.
Absolutely.
So even if it's a band no one's ever heard of, I've heard of them, and I want to watch them.
Which is a really cool philosophy for booking bands.
No, absolutely. I mean, it's part of my MO is booking bands that have either never played Bristol before, never played the Gryphon before, or more often than not, recently is bands that have never played the UK before.
Which is much harder to book, but...
Well, absolutely. And one of the highlights was Acid Mammoth, because I contacted them a couple of years ago. They were doing like a one-off London gig, and I said, if you're ever doing extra dates, I would love to host you. And they were well up for it. And at the time, dates didn't kind of align, and eventually just gave them a bit of a poke and say, oh, I see you're coming back over again. Do you fancy that Bristol date now? And they were well up for it.
Very good.
So we went for it, and that was an absolute highlight. Incredible show. That one sold out. So Acid Mammoth, band from Greece, been around for a long time. Father and son band as well, which was really cool to see. And yeah, they had a great time. Really enjoyed that. It's difficult to narrow down best bands in here.
There's bands here every week, and they're all good.
This year I worked out we've had bands from over 25 different countries.
Wow.
Wow. Throughout 2025, the furthest away would be Mexico, Peru, Brazil, Venezuela, New Zealand, and Japan.
Nice.
Wow.
And speaking of Japan, Electric Eel Shock.
Electric Eel Shock, let's
Hell
go.
yeah.
They were awesome, to be fair.
Absolute incredible, and they're they were back for the second time playing the Gryphon,
Yeah.
and they were just as excited as the first time. And
was
I
so much
was
fun.
just buzzing again.
Yeah.
It's a band I've listened to for 20 years, and to bring them back 2 years in a row into my living room because they were we had a great time, and it's like,
Do it
yes, do it again, come back.
That's very cool.
So that was insane, just to bring those guys back from Japan. That was really good fun. Other bands of note, Desert Storm, again, always a highlight when they play here. Evil Scarecrow have just done an acoustic show,
Yes, well
which
played,
is
yeah.
absolutely fantastic. They've been mates of mine for a long time, and just to be excited to get them to do, you play Bristol a lot, why don't you play my house? So it was really great night with
And the
those
night
guys
after
coming in.
Tekla.
Oh yes. What a messy night it was. Let's say no more on that one. Who else has we got? A big shout out to Vicissitude. Shout out to Clayton and Manowar from New Zealand. So Vicissitude are a black death metal band. They played a couple of one-off shows. So Clayton and his partner Manowar have been in the UK for just a couple of years on visas. Unfortunately, they've had to go home. So we had a heartfelt goodbye at Cosmic Void Festival this year, where Clayton did a guest spot at Cosmic Void, and Vicissitude kind of jumped in on one of the lineups that we had here with Convulse from Finland, who was celebrating 35 years of death metal. Did a show here, and Vicissitude kind of did a stand-in. Oh, hey, we're going home soon.
Can we play?
Can we really want to play the Gryphon? So I was like, let's stick you on this show.
Very cool. Yeah.
And that was insane. Also repping the tea.
Nice.
Totally illegible.
Yes. So that they were fantastic as well. And then Couture Tres as well from Venezuela. A couple of shout outs, quick ones. Witch Rot, Canada. Tumble from Canada. Witchfinder from France. Nest of Plagues from Hungary. All of those shows were fantastic. And my boys in Countless Skies. Shout out to all of them as well.
Very cool.
They were back at the beginning of 2025 as well. Always welcome. So it's not a top one.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't know we couldn't choose more than one. But lastly, the lineup that I was most proud of, I think, was one of my Griffest lineups for the Saturday when I had Gert, Mage, Boarhead, and Choir of the Sun. It's just a full day of like stoner, doom,
Nice.
sludge. It was, that was an amazing day for me. And I walked away from that going, I did that. And
That's cool.
everyone was just
Very cool.
smiles from all of that. And that's the main thing. So
I'm guessing busy.
yes, yeah.
Good.
Yeah, it's good. 15 years of the Gryphon.
Hell yeah.
Boom.
Here's to 30 more. At
30.
least. I should have picked a different number.
Different number.
I'd say 50 years, because until you stop doing it, then we'll come and make you do it.
I'll be 91.
Exactly. You'll still be able to run this place.
You can make a Nepo baby.
Yeah.
John 2.0.
2.0.
Call him Johnson. No, no, that's not. Son of John.
Son of John.
Johnsonson.
John Johnsonson.
Oh, I can see you're Johnson.
Yeah, I'm not sure that
Whoops.
would work.
No.
So, a few more questions, because we've done a lot of questions, and it's just been a bit of fun, really, just see what our highlights was. Best festival attended this year, including one-dayers or weekends or whatever.
I think it's going to be Bloodstock for most of us, isn't it?
Definitely Bloodstock.
Yeah, we all went
for me.
Bloodstock, didn't we? I went to Glastonbury,
Yes.
which was
Nice.
very good. I mean, I spoke about it in that episode. Very wholesome festival, very well thought out. Enjoyed.
Enjoyed the food
Enjoyed.
and spilled your glass pint.
Yeah, spilt a Guinness. Yeah.
So much wrong with that.
I know. I feel
I
ashamed.
died a little bit. You got a glass
I didn't
of Guinness.
I
and
didn't
you,
mean
like,
to spill
no.
the Guinness.
God, what a waste. Think of those kids in Africa.
I mean, the biggest Guinness factory in the world is in
In
Nigeria.
Nigeria, it is,
so, yeah. Take it
Well,
to them.
other than Dublin.
Take it them.
Yeah. John, how about you? You've probably been to quite a few festivals.
Highlights for me, yep, Bloodstock as always. That was my 18th year in a row going to Bloodstock.
Nice.
Three
God, that's older than some of the people that drink in it.
Well, exactly. Mhm. They're on glass collecting duty. Managed to catch 3 bands I've been dying to see for ages. Fire Schwanz, Me and That Man.
They were so good.
And I War, who were absolutely incredible. Just kind of pagan, trance, weird, just, trancey stuff. They were really, really good. My big highlights were Gajira, obviously.
Yeah.
Gnome, I was front row for, and Rivers of Nile, as always. Bloodstock, always got my ticket for next year, 25th
I felt this year was a really
good.
incredible year.
Yeah.
There was no band I saw. I was like, I loved everything I saw.
Yeah.
That was fantastic. Good bunch of people there. We had a lot of fun.
Yeah. Big shout out to Offal Fest. Me and Finn went up to Manchester for that, up in July. I was mainly there to see 55 Gore just finish, just ridiculous slam, guttural, drain cleaning, fucking
two breeze blocks just being rubbed together.
That kind of stuff. Shout out to Defeated Sanity, who actually played here in 2013, I think, who were just blowing it up. Wormed were amazing, Iniquitous Savagery, and Basement Torture Killings. It's always fun watching.
They're playing Bristol next year again.
Always fun watching Millie just tear open a bear in front of people, and people that don't know what Basement Torture are all about, just to see that response when she's throwing teddy bear giblets at them. It's just incredible. And Damnation, it was my first year going up to Damnation Festival, because it's always fallen on Halloween weekend, which is always busy for me, so I've never had the time to do that, but it was amazing to go up there.
How'd you make it work this year?
Well, it wasn't on Halloween, so it was the week after, so I managed to get the time off to do that.
Highlights from it?
Wormrot, absolutely incredible. Only the second time I've seen them. Me and Matteo went to see them at Fuel in Cardiff, which is just ridiculous.
Was that this year?
No, that was like 3 years ago.
Good God.
It was a long time.
Aged by 3 years.
Wormrot were my highlight band of that entire festival. Conjurer, The Haunted, a band I've not seen for about 15 years, something like that. It was great to see them again. Gaira, absolutely high.
Oh yeah. They're so good live, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Such
incredible.
Powerful set.
Yeah. 2 discoveries, as we pointed on earlier on in the chat, was Messa, band from Italy. Just atmospheric, post-metal, post-rocky kind of stuff. It was very ambient, but clean singing, soft, and it was a nice. It was a nice break from just the noise and tinnitus of everything else. I'd always seen their logo before, but never given the time to listen to them properly. They were one of the bands that I took the time to watch their entire set, and they were a standout band for me. Messa. And
have you heard that album that I mentioned, The Spin?
Not listened to the album in its entirety.
Add that to your New Year's list.
That's on my homework. Yeah. That's good for festivals.
Cool. Yeah, definitely Bloodstock for me as well. I think it was the only festival I was at. But just it was excellent this year. Just watch our episode about it. You'll see us doing crazy shit. Speaking of crazy shit, what's the most ridiculous thing you've seen or been part of at a gig?
Well, mine I did already talk about on here, and we're going back to Knock Loose. Kiss me, Knock Loose, kiss me. No, yeah. So basically, it was just so funny because Knock Loose, as I said before in the episode when I talked about this show, and I've talked about them in general, they're just the band that kids have decided they're going to lose their absolute fucking minds to, kind of like how Slipknot were back in the day when suddenly there's just like people with no shirts and no trousers
swinging
on,
off the
just
rafters.
yeah, exactly, right. And
I like that you went to no trousers on. Like, wait.
I've seen that in a few mosh pits in my time. And basically it just kicked off in Manchester so badly that Manchester O2 decided they had to put the lights on and get the band to come off the stage, and then everyone needs to just calm down for a minute and and then literally Knock Loose just came back on, and he just gets up on the front of the stage. He goes, right, Everybody look to your right. Everybody look to your left. Cool. Now, absolutely fucking destroy the people you've just looked at, and they just went straight into blinding faith. And it was just like, and literally this riptide just opened, and I just got dragged into the middle of the crowd. Like, literally couldn't control it. It was just, fuck! And yeah, then ended up in the middle of this insane crowd for the arfs with counting worms and all that stuff. So yeah, just bonkers. It was just so funny. The man, let's all just calm down. Wade just came back on and was like, well, fuck you guys then. And it literally just became like an edge-to-edge mosh pit. Like, the walls weren't even safe. It was just edge-to-edge. Like,
the security just go, oh,
yeah, fuck this shit, man. Yeah. They're not paying me enough for this today.
Have fun, knock yourselves out, whatever.
Oh, well, knock yourselves loose.
Yeah, exactly. Knock the rafters loose.
So that's mine.
Very cool. Jen?
Sorry, what was the question?
The craziest shit you've seen or been involved in at a gig.
So we spoke about this earlier, and I couldn't actually think of what the craziest shit was.
Because you're always the one doing the crazy
because
shit.
it's me who's the drunken idiot dropping pints of Guinness. Or hitting people with bananas. No, I think maybe it's not that crazy, but I think the craziest thing that I saw was at Bloodstock, just ministry wandering around afterwards.
Nice.
Like, is that not mad?
In his full headgear.
No. It wasn't matey. It was the others.
Right.
Yeah, you know, mate. What's his name?
Jorg something or something Jorg.
That is definitely not his name. I forgot his name. Yeah, that's about it.
Sean, crazy shit you've seen? And you probably some crazy shit from here too, but at other gigs, what have you seen or done that you can talk about?
Yeah. Nothing really sprung to mind on that question.
No?
Yeah. I was either too sober and tired to care, or too drunk to
remember,
not notice. Yeah. So, yeah.
I think some I'm going to add there. A few of them Bloodstock. So the man that was riding the blow-up T-Rex, he spent the entire day riding a T-Rex, which is fantastic. Banana Man at Bloodstock.
Banana Man during Machine Head.
Yeah, he was hilarious.
The fact he actually caught the bloody beer.
That was so
Caught
impressive.
the first beer, didn't catch any subsequent beers.
Yeah.
So,
You got interviewed and stuff after this. Like, how did it feel to catch Rob's beer? I mean, it was a watery leftover beer. It was fine. But yeah, that was quite fun to see. What else did I have? At one of the times we saw Harriet in Bristol, there was a fella walking around the pit with a cardboard armour on.
Yeah, he had the full Harriet beer can cardboard armour, didn't he? Yeah.
I didn't get it, but I totally appreciated it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh.
Super. I mean, he had the Harriet logo embossed on the front and everything, didn't he? Yeah.
Yeah, it was some good work there by him, but it was just random.
Do you ever think that maybe you just get a little bit desensitized to it? Because all of this is actually weird, and I've been there and seen it with you, but I've just been like,
It's normal.
It's just normal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, we live in Bristol, so like even if someone was like walking down the road like that, I'd be like,
that's a Tuesday.
Yeah, literally.
Well, you just reminded me, actually, Bloodstock ones, crazy moments. There was the time when there was a bunch of guys all showed up dressed up as wrestling referees. Remember them?
Yeah.
And so me and John, not you, John, other drummer John.
Cooler John.
Me and him decided to stage a fake wrestle. Yeah. me and him decided to stage a fake wrestle in front of them, and he'd pin me to see which referee would count first. You do it. Out of the middle of the referees, we hadn't seen him. This guy dressed as a wrestler with a belt came out. He pins me before John can even get on the ground, and all like 16 referees just like count me out. That was pretty good.
I love the kind of community spirit of the metal community. It's fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it's fun.
We're all a bit fucked up, but also, like, most of us are harmless. Yeah, we're all a bit of fun.
Yeah.
Academics.
Yeah,
Academics.
we're all the smartest, aren't we? I think the other fun thing that I saw this year, and shout out to Cruelty Circuit, was a wall of debt with inflatable bananas.
That was good.
That was just fucking ridiculous.
That was really good.
Like, I didn't expect it to catch on as well as it did.
Yeah.
And everyone just got the banana. What am I going to do with that? And I was like, wall of debt.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
And just people launching into each other, beating the fuck out of each other with inflatable bananas. It's fantastic to see.
Yeah.
What's the band that's been doing the slowest wall of death recently?
I've seen that, but I can't remember who it is.
That's been trending on a couple of videos here and there. The
People
slowest
really
wall
slowly
of death.
walking at each other.
Trollfest did the slowest, what's the thing we hang on to each other and go around in a circle.
The Congo?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. Got there eventually. Yeah, that was fun. 23 with Trollfest. Just everyone just moving.
Yeah.
Why? Why are you doing this?
Well, they're just as flamingos.
Yeah. Pink flamingos.
Flamingo Libre.
Which other flamingos is there? They're all pink.
Well, they're playing next year.
Are they? Mm-hmm. Bristol?
No.
Oh, it's part of the...
Part of Hyde and Fest.
Oak.
That's if you want to delve into highlights for next year.
Sure, yeah. I may have forgotten that question. Yeah?
It wasn't a question. It was a preemptive question that you might ask.
Sure.
We're wrapping up this year. What are we looking forward to for next
Let's
year?
go out on that then. That's perfect. Yeah. What's John's? John, give us your highlights for next year. What's happening?
So for next year, there's quite a lot planned for the Gryphon. Some of it has been announced. Ones I can talk about. Deep Profundus, death metal from London, will be touring here with Sidious and Maticare. I'm really looking forward to that show. It's on the 20th of Feb. 5 the Hierophant will be here on the 8th of April. They are instrumental soundscapes with a bit of psychedelic jazz fusion doom.
Wow, basically, on there.
Basically, they have a saxophonist, so I'm really looking forward to them. They last played here, I think, 2017. So I've been keen to get them back,
Very cool.
and they'll be playing with Hemmelbestormer. So that's going to be a good
a
show.
mouthful.
Absolutely. Also in February, Heidenfest I'm looking forward to, if you like folk metal. It's Corpiclani, Fintroll, Trollfest, Heidevolk and Dread Crew of Oddwood, who have always eluded me. Again, one of those bands that I've wanted to see, have been in Bristol, and then I've missed them because the set times or something's happened or
work.
I've dropped a Guinness or something down my throat. Yeah, Heidenfest at KK Steel Mill. I'm going to the Wolverhampton date. They're doing a few UK dates, but I'll be up in Wolves for that. That's going to be amazing. 16th of Feb, Sangway Sugarbog.
Yeah. Just rolls off the tongue.
Absolutely.
Easy for you.
Yep. That's with Fulci, Gates of Hell, The Celestial Sanctuary.
That's a kick-ass lineup.
That's going to be really good.
I'm definitely going to try and get a resale
and a Monday,
ticket
so
for
the
that.
Griffin's going to be closed, but yeah.
Boo earns.
Everyone's going to be there anyway.
Well, yeah.
But maybe not Mateo because he hasn't got a ticket.
Don't rub salt in the wound.
I will.
If you hear of any tickets, John, you know to talk to, don't you?
Talk to John first.
Yeah. May's looking solid with a lot of the Stoner Doom stuff because Desert Fest every year in London. It's a big weekend for that. I do get a lot of crossover bands that are looking for extra dates. So what I do is a festival called Baron Fucks. It'll be my third instalment of Baron Fucks. So we've got a couple of Desert Fest bands playing here, which unfortunately I can't divulge at the moment, but they should be released in the next couple of weeks.
Very cool.
So they will make themselves known. And also keep an eye on Temple of Doom 2, which is part of Witchstalker Promotions. So Ad from the band Horror, a local band, he's put together similar kind of stoner doomy stuff. So currently announced for 23rd of May, which will be at Local Club, is Tusk, Horror, Urza, and Old Horn Tooth and Empire of Dust are confirmed for that. Tickets are available for that. If you want to get on that one. And then later in the year, into June, Glastonbury is back again.
Has that been announced for that?
So we've got Corpse, who are a Dutch band. They are announced Coprocephalic Mutation, Dies Holocaustum, and Consecration.
Good.
So those bands are already announced for Glastonbury on the 27th of June, which would be normally around my birthday weekend, but I shall probably be at Glastonbury for that.
Good way to celebrate your birthday.
Yeah, my actual birthday celebration, I do have confirmed a band with Road to Masochist, but I'm not allowed to divulge any information on that. And I've been keen to get this band to play here for a while. And they've been on the cards. And yeah, so Road to Masochist, Nikki has been doing wonders behind the scenes, and I said yes, they can play on that date. That's my birthday. Perfect. Let's do that.
Very cool.
Leave your guesses in the comments.
Yes. Comments. If you get it wrong, you owe John a beer on his birthday.
Woohoo! And the main big one for next year will be Bristol Extreme Fest.
Yes.
Is back. So End of the World Promotions, Jason and Vic have been working hard behind the scenes to bring you Rotting Christ are playing for the first time in Bristol for 22 years, I think it is.
Yeah.
That's
Only
on
announced
the
that is already the height.
that's the only band that's been announced so far. So 29th of August, the early bird tickets sold out in record time. There are tickets still available, obviously, because they've not announced any other bands yet. They're doing a little campaign at the moment for if they hit a certain amount of tickets sold in the next couple of days, they will do another big announcements for all of that.
Nice.
Any thoughts who might be? Not inside info, just any thoughts who you think it might be?
Well, I have thoughts, certainly, because I may have
Influenced it.
I have no influence on the organisation. I'm not part of the band booking. That's entirely Jason and Vic, who've been doing amazing work for the extreme metal scene in Bristol. Myself and Dave at Black City Records, we are main stage and second stage sponsors for the whole festival. So that's as far as our affiliation and accreditation is involved. We have no say in who's playing and in that kind of stuff. We're just happy to be involved in a metal festival that Bristol
Absolutely, yeah.
it needs it and deserves. I have inside info which I will not tell you. So, but very exciting. It's going to be absolutely solid nice. Day of extreme metal. So
love it.
Really looking forward to that.
Yeah, it's going to be fun.
Boom. Merry Christmas.
Yeah, pretty much.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah. What kind of out of questions?
Happy New Year.
We've eaten our mince pies. Well, most of us have. We haven't eaten our mince pie yet. Shame, you. It's only full of poison. The rest of us will be shitting ourselves. But yes, thank you, my beautiful gang, for helping me with this fantastic year.
Woo!
John, thank you for letting us do it here. Thank you for being part
You're very
of it.
welcome.
So actively involved with it. David, thank you too. All the amazing albums you've given us, all the info you've given us, all the voice you've given us, really much appreciated. Thanks to everyone who's listened and watched and interacted with us, and you will have enjoyed your Christmas Day, because as we said at the start, this is now St. Stephen's Day, so you've got a nasty hangover, and you're going, what the fuck is that Irish lad talking about? Why is there two Irish lads? What the fuck?
Oh, holy ho, what the fuck? Oh, I heard you're racist, Tom.
Yes, happy Christmas. We'll see you in the new year. We'll see you in the pit. We'll fuel from fire. Woo!
Give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.